What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? It's your boy Jalik the Leader. I had to do this on my channel because StreamYard. Sorry about being late. I had to take care of some business real quick with my little, for my dogs or whatever. Because StreamYard. Oh, almost. Sorry about being late. I had to take care of some business real quick. Shout out to Lisa Bell's always supporting. I wish I could do this on the other channel, but I'm like, man, that's a big investment. 200 and something just to be able to have unlimited on StreamYard. I love StreamYard because it makes it easier to get the links. I use OBS, but tonight a lot of people might not be here as much because they might not even know about this channel, but we still gonna grind it out. You know what I'm saying? Do your best even when nobody is watching. So we talking about tonight, we talking about privileged Julio Ceasar Chavez Jr. Word on the streets, he had to pay $1 million fine for not making weight. $1 million. And a supposedly $3 million purse. He's getting fined $1 million because he didn't make weight. This dude is like the most privileged fighter I ever seen, yo. And he's getting opportunities because it's about selling tickets and building up the brand from the Mexican fan base. I get it. You know what I'm saying? He went through a lot with the testing, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. So he's fighting Danny Jacobs tomorrow, which I will be live on my own regular channel, Jalik the Leader channel. This is my secondary channel, Something Spectacular Sports. But it's like he's privileged. It's like, wow, what if he actually was to beat Jacobs because of those extra 5 pounds, though? It might be worth $1 million because we all know that Gabe Rosado was on the Gabe Rosado was the person who was the makeup person on the fight, Gabe Rosado. So Gabe Rosado was supposed to be on there just in case. So I don't know. I don't know if I would rather see Gabe Rosado or Chavez Jr. Those are, I guess, solid fights as he gets his way into the 168-pound division, which is wide open with Caleb Smith needing a dance partner, Billy Joe needing a dance partner. So we'll see how Danny Jacobs does. And like I said, I will be live tomorrow on my other channel, Jalik the Leader. So that's going to be there. But let's if Chavez Jr. was the win, that would actually Chavez Jr. got more to gain than Danny Jacobs. If Danny Jacobs loses to Chavez Jr., people is not going to really take Danny Jacobs that serious any longer, to believe it or not, because it's like if you can't beat a Chavez Jr., man, because Chavez Jr., nobody takes him serious. He fought Canelo 2 years ago. It was like whatever. And he only fought one fight. He knocked the dude out in 1 round, I think, in Mexico, maybe a few months ago or maybe last year. I forget when that date was. It wasn't really saying nothing. You get what I'm saying? So it's this Chavez Jr. guy had the potential. He had the name, but when privilege goes wrong, that's what we talking about there. What's up, Darkness? I know nobody knows about this one. You right? So hopefully people come. Yeah, if hopefully people come. I'll be trying to plug it. It's hard enough doing one channel, let alone 2, y'all. It was hard enough, let alone 2. Like I said, I would have done it on my other channel. Let me see if I could get. Let me see. Yeah, it's all good. I just do it. You gotta be able to. You gotta start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start somewhere. It's all good. So Chavez Jr. got fined $1 million. Rumor. $1 million for making weight. Imagine that, $1 million. I think out of those $1 million, some of that purse goes to Danny Jacobs. I'm not sure how much Danny Jacobs was making because they said Chavez making 3. So if Chavez making 3, Danny probably making at least 2 or 3 because he has a good manager and Eddie Hearn is paying that bread. Speaking of the zone, once again, they trying to be, they coming for that number 1 spot in boxing, yo. They coming for that number 1 spot. Word on the streets is Eddie Hearn offered Jermell Charlo a 1-fight deal to fight Demetrius Andrade. So if he don't take that money, he take less money to fight there just to be loyal to Showtime for what? That's not good business sense, especially if it's $2 million more. Because I'm not sure if Jermell Charlo's making $3 million yet. So if they offer him $5 million, because word on the streets, Mikey Garcia's getting $7 million, which is great. I'm happy for him. I want these guys to get all of the money that they can get. I want these guys to get all of the money they can get. But man, that's kind of crazy right there. But did y'all get a chance, Lisa in Darkness? Did y'all get a chance to watch the did y'all get a chance to watch the press conference? You think you see Tony Harrison throw that jab? Tony Harrison threw that little jab at Tony Harrison threw that little jab to he threw that jab to Charlo. Y'all see that? He threw a little jab at Charlo. I got it on my other channel. Like, I was like, wow. And I looked at the thing again because I was watching it live on my iPad on FS1. He threw a little jab at Charlo. This is heated. I'm like, okay. From a standpoint, he won the first fight. It was close, right? A lot of people thought he lost. It wasn't a dominant performance, right? But I'm like, yo, this dude is talking major cash. He talking that ish. So if Tony Harrison lose, it's like, okay, he talking way more than Charlo now. So it's like both of them in this fight, I mean, they can technically lose, but it's definitely going to reset them back. They definitely going to have to build up their name again because Charlo, that will be 2 fights in a row you lost. Tony Harrison, if he lose by knockout, it'll be his 3rd knockout loss. And the way he's talking, it's like I don't know if he's putting everything in it just to beat Charlo because they brung up Hurd. It was crazy. That press conference, make sure y'all get a chance to watch it, yo. Harrison might, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see if both fighters at the weigh-in and see if they have problems making weight. Hopefully don't have problems making the weight. Homeboy look ready, though. Tony Harrison, he a little lankier, longer reach than Charlo. Charlo, I'll never see having too many problems making weight. But this is like a rivalry fight for real. I think it's crazy because if Harrison win, instead of one of them win by knockout, the other one still won't. Like this fight, you got to make the person respect you. Kind of like how I remember Brazil was talking trash to Wilder. Wilder stretched his ass. Then after that, he was cool. So Charlo, if Harrison win a decision, I think Charlo might say he feel like he got robbed, or he'll say the boxing establishment don't like me. I think that's what he'll say. But Harrison, you know, he'd lose. But if I'm curious to see if Charlo was to get knocked out, how he's going to act. Or if Harrison was to get knocked out, how he's going to act. You know what I'm saying? Because once you got this is real bad blood, y'all. This is real bad blood. You can't fake it. But at the same time, once you get it off your chest in the actual fight, it's like a stress reliever. So this fight got me hyped up, y'all. I know the undercard is not going to have Rigondeaux on there. But like I said, I'm picking close decision for Charlo in a close fight. Or a late TKO, like around round 10 or round 9. Because you know round 9, that was his first time getting past the round 9. Harrison. Against Hurd, he got stopped in round 9. And against Willie Nelson, he got stopped in round 9. And if you also notice it too, it's 2 years apart. So 2 years ago, 2017, he got stopped by Hurd. And in 2015, he got stopped by Hurd. But one thing I like about Harrison, I like him. He's a chill dude. You know what I mean? I like what he's speaking about. I love what he do in the community, the boxing community. He got his situation with his father, which I'm gonna get into in a second. The best father and son duo in boxing. That's part of the things too. But I like what he's doing. But he talking like if he lose this one, I'm like, where is he gonna go now? I guess he'll have a trilogy. It depends on how he lose. If it's a real good fight and he get knocked out late, then maybe that'll sell up a trilogy with Charlo. Because remember, nobody right now want to see the Anthony Joshua and Ruiz fight. So it depends on how Harrison lose. Nobody's calling for a Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua rematch. Nobody. So it's all depends on how Harrison performs in this fight. If people will want to even see a trilogy if he was happen to lose. Then if he win, we know that he's set to face J-Rock. Excuse me. If he wins, yeah, you see that? That was off the hook, wasn't it? That was off the hook. El Jefe, what's up? Let me put the link in there. He will have to do it. He'll be able to do it because remember, J-Rock got knocked out. And not only did J-Rock get knocked out, Harrison got knocked out twice. So with it being a lot of 154s around that division, they got all the 154 guys. That's why I said this is road to undisputed, because the winner is set to face J-Rock winner. And then with Brian Castano being set to face Texera at 154, then by the end of next year, around this time, we can have a truly undisputed 154 guy at 154. And to me, I'm going to be honest with you. If it happens to be J-Rock, I really think Bud Crawford, by that time, if he can't get no fights, I really think he should make that fight, because trust me, the undisputed 154 pounder will fight Bud Crawford. Charlo, whether it's Charlo or J-Rock, I think he should do it. I think he should do it because I think he should do it. El Jefe, what's up, man?
Yo, what's good, man? Appreciate for having me on, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming through. You know, this is my hidden channel. Nobody really knows about it. You don't get the links out, but
yeah, I had to give you the idea, man, because
that was a smart idea. Yeah, because that 20 hours is like, man.
Yeah, because low key you're trying to duck my point, man.
What was you trying to say? Let's before we get off topic.
Yeah, let's break it down real quick.
Let's keep on topic. Then I get to you with that one, because I said one thing, you jumped off the stream like you a quitter. Like, I'm like, what is this guy, a quitter?
No, I'm
gonna start calling you Roberto Duran in the Sugar Ray Leonard fight, dog. You just quit. I'm like, why he jumped off like that? I'm like, what's up?
No, it's good. My dog had ran off, man. I was trying to kill him.
I know how that is. Yeah, I trust me.
So I had to cut off real quick, because that motherfucker, like, once he gets loose, he takes off.
Especially if they're young, yeah. If they're young and like that, that's how they do. But before we get into this thing, man, I spar with you a little bit, because I see what you doing. Did you get a chance to see the press conference with that few hours ago with Harrison and Charlo?
I only saw a clip where he tried to swing on him.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen the whole thing. It was good. And then shout out to Champ Side. He had like a live thing. Champ Side Boxing. I think it's just called Champ Side. He just had like a behind the scenes thing, and they was asking Harrison questions. My thing is, Harrison maybe, I don't know, man. It's like he talking and that's good, but he really got to back it up now. He didn't dominate.
Yeah, it's different, man.
It's different. I know he really got to back up what he's saying, because it's like, okay, he turning the tables and getting the people on his side, but he got to really live up to that, because it's not like he dominated the first fight. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He might be underestimating Charlo, to be honest with you.
And I think Charlo, like, I see Charlo and people say, oh, he's in his head, but I think all of that's going to work in Charlo's favor, man, because I think he really wants to hurt that dude.
Yeah, he did. He said he going for the knockout, but this is one of the most anticipated fights of the year. Like, here, man, it's gonna be so.
Hey, bro, but low key hasn't been promoted, right, man? In my opinion,
I know. Yeah, cause they don't care. They don't really got no promoters. It's just Fox is more like the promoter, and they not spending no money on it.
Yeah, because I've been hearing more about the Chavez situation.
I know Chavez privileged as you see. He got to pay like almost $1 million. Because he came in like 5 pounds over. That dude is privileged like a motherfucker.
It's like I was reading, I forgot the dude's name on Twitter, but he was like, oh man, like he was putting all the stuff like Chavez has gotten away with. Like he avoided the testing.
Yeah, I know. He's like the definition of privilege. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, damn, his dad is like, man, I don't know. He probably don't gotta pay for nothing. When he go to Mexico, everything is free. This dude,
bro, but no lie, he's gonna be huge tomorrow. He's gonna be like 200 pounds.
He's gonna be like 190. God damn, he fuck around hurt Danny Jacobs.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why Jacobs took the fight, man. That's dangerous.
He shouldn't have took it. But if somebody gonna give you an extra $1 million, you're like, okay, fuck it. You get what I'm saying? Because they had a clause they could have done it. The Harrison jab is superior. Yeah, it is. I think he's gonna have to do more than the jab though now, little Lisa. Yeah, PBC do gotta work. They do gotta work on their promotion. The one thing about PBC, they won't have you notice they have a press conference 6 weeks before the fight. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know why they do that, man.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. They so secretive. See, it's starting to carry over. Al Heyman, the head of it, is so secretive, which is cool. He can do that, but he needs to hire people that. One thing about it, look, that fight for Mikey Garcia is February 29th. It's already announced, so you already know about it. They already got the press conference out. But other fights be mentioned 3 months in ahead. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it's like they don't. It's like they don't think about the fans because
exactly,
imagine the people that want to go to the fight. Like
exactly.
it takes time to get all that money, man,
Like for me,
for
if I
these
want to go to a
events.
PBC fight, if it's in New York, I gotta say, okay, how I'm gonna get them? I book my flight and shit like that. You gotta think
Yep.
about shit like that. They so secretive. Like, what are they so secretive about? Like, it's not like you
Or
gotta. Yeah,
just look at the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder, man. No press conference, nothing. No like official like press conference announcement, nothing, man.
yeah, and that fight,
That's like 10 weeks out.
it's 10 weeks or 9 weeks because
Or nine, yeah, it's nine, yeah.
it's
Tomorrow night,
nine
yep.
because the 21st, today the 19th, right? The 21st is Saturday, so it's about 8 or 9 weeks out. Yeah.
So I don't know what's up with
No,
that.
that's one thing about. I don't even know why they do that, yo. They do. Danny Garcia is January 25th, right? So that's about 5 weeks out. So they got that there. They just don't get it. Like I think Al Heyman is probably overworked. Poor Al Heyman probably working like 70.
Bro, he got like 200 fighters, man.
I know he's probably working like 80 90 hours. Is all he
Uh,
needs to do is just hire somebody to handle certain
and
stuff, yo.
and that's a problem that he doesn't have like a main promoter he could
Yep,
work with. He's all over the place with all these like
exactly.
weirdo promoters that just want the
Exactly.
money.
GB Promotions, and that's his thing that he does. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna do it, you gotta hire at least 2-3 people that's gonna really that make a
It,
difference, yo.
it's like he's just using the promoters as a front man, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
also at the same time, like these promoters are not gonna do their job 100%.
Nah.
It's like okay, you're giving me this money, all right. I'm gonna do the promoting, right? But it's gonna be like a bootleg promoting.
Yeah,
It's none of those fighters are their fighters.
if you notice the Spence and Porter fight got announced on the Keith Thurman fight, so that was like 2 months. It's like everything is a secret. Like I
Yep.
think they would have
It,
done even better if they had announced it like a month or two before, and September or whatever. This is the date we're gonna go with.
yep. It's like Eddie Hearn Promotions, man. Like Matchroom, like it has his name behind it, man. So it's like the quality has to be good because it's your product.
Yeah, he just needs some help, yo. I'm telling you, I won't be surprised if Heyman is probably like he probably get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, yo. He probably got like 5 cell phones.
And especially with Adrian Boner, man, fucking around on the streets.
Yeah, he's like a father to him too. So he probably covering so many hats, yo. His job is probably he probably real cool, chill, but it's probably like real a lot of work for that shit that he doing, yo. Cause boy, if I was this consultant, I was like, yo, you need to hire somebody. Is Heyman still paying them hedge funds back? We don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I want to get your opinion. And who do you think the best father son duo in boxing? In your
I
opinion?
would say like based on what? On accomplishments or just like
Yeah, the best. Like whatever you consider the best is.
well, I like the K Diddy, man. K Diddy and Sean Porter.
You know what? I'm starting
Especially
to get
since
drawn up,
K
especially after
Diddy's a
this fight.
character,
Yeah,
man.
I agree. Because before I was like he kind of controlling, but I like it because if you look at Porter, he's a well behaved. So
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. I always thought that he might need a new trainer to learn some more things. I like his. Who else is
And, and and he's all up in the videos and stuff, but he's not like Angel Garcia, man, which is like come on, man. That's like a fucking
I ain't
crackhead
gonna lie.
dad talking
I
and
like
shit,
Edge
man.
Garcia though. He funny, yo. Exactly. What's up, Samuel? What's happening? Yeah, I say him, but Boots Ennis and his father. Be on the lookout for them as the best duo in boxing. Um, the best duo in boxing, Bozy Ennis and Boots Ennis. He also got other son that box too. Also, Tony Harrison and his
Yeah, that's another question I have for you. Like,
yeah.
what's up with Boots, man? I just saw his opponent yesterday, man.
Nah, you
That's
just trolling.
disappointing, bro.
You trolling because deep down inside you seen them fight and you was like, oh shit, Virgil Ortiz only got a puncher's check. I know how you do, man, with your fighters. You
Nah,
want
man,
Canelo
but
to have a smaller
like,
boo
if
boo?
Boots really wants an opportunity to fight Virgil Ortiz, he has to pick up his name, man.
No, I looked
Like,
at the rankings. Boots would be top 10 probably after this fight. He's getting close in the WBO.
yo, you saw who was number 3, right?
In the WBO.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
You
wow,
see,
that's great. And then Danny's up there. So what they should do to pull Danny's whole card to see if he really about that business, make him the mandatory. But he probably gonna go another. He just
yeah.
they all act like they Mayweather though. That's what I don't get. Like it's only one Mayweather, dog. Like that shit.
I think they're gonna order an eliminator between Lipinets and Virgil Ortiz, and the winner's gonna have to fight Terence
Yeah, because
Crawford.
Danny ain't gonna take it. And
Yep.
Danny, yep, that'd be good. I think
And Danny Garcia's he's going to WBC route.
okay,
So
yeah. Yep. I think that'd be good too. I think Ortiz a stretch. I think he'll stop Lipinets.
but I don't know, man. I don't think he's ready for Terence Crawford. I think he still needs.
Nah, he even admitted himself. He gonna have to. Yeah,
That's
he.
why. But let's say they order the eliminate right early next year, so he's not even gonna have time to like get
Nah,
more tune-ups.
they can stretch it. They can stretch it because don't you? Hey, I think I'm sure Samuel or somebody know. Don't you got to fight your mandatory once a year? So Bud got a whole year before he fight his mandatory.
Well,
So
that's true, but I don't know if a year's enough.
I know, yeah, but he also was ranked in the IBF, ain't he? He gonna have to go somewhere. That's the only thing about Virgil Ortiz. I'm like, where is he gonna go? Where is he
It's
gonna go?
because Bud's a different story, man. Bud's good, but I think they got to let him slow down a bit more and then catch him on the
But
way
what
out.
about? Do you think he can beat Earl?
Who?
Virgil?
Nah, he's not ready, man.
You don't think so?
Nah.
So what is?
I'm high on Virgil Ortiz, but I'm realistic, man. You don't want to ruin the kid
So
like
what you gonna
Hernando
wait to
Vargas.
what 2025 or 2023
Nah,
or when? You be talking all this shit because my boy Boots Ennis is ready next year. I've been saying it.
nah. He's how do you say? How are you gonna say he's ready when he's fighting bums, man?
All right, he fighting a bum and the dude is 12-1. He
So
like
you think
12
Bozy Ennis, his father, and his team, Cameron Duncan, if they were to be offered the Terence Crawford fight next, you think they would take it? Let's be realistic.
not in a couple of
No, next after the bump
of
actually.
course next because they even Bud Crawford won't take that fight. They know they would never take him next.
No,
But
no, no. But if Terence Crawford offered him the fight, man, let's
they
say he offered him.
Terence Crawford won't do it. Why would they?
No, no, no. But if he does it, let's say in a fake world, he does it. Like you think Boots would take it?
No, but in a
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
2 or 3 more fights in a couple months, they will. Trust me. In a couple months, I think they will because trust me. Yeah, I forgot about him. Lomachenko and his dad is great. Lomachenko and his dad is great. Tony Harrison do good with his dad. That's his
Yeah,
dad.
but they have no characters behind them, man. Yeah, the father has to have a character.
You talk about popularity. Okay. So did you ever see Lomachenko dad don't do interviews? So
That's what I'm saying.
you know Angel Garcia and Danny though. Angel
I
Garcia.
go with K Diddy, man.
Oh no, I like K Diddy now too. He grew up on me. He was seeming controller, but I always like Angel. He talk crazy. Like he's actually funny though. I like Angel Garcia.
Yo, who the fuck is Jesse? I'm just seeing Samuel Shaw. He said El Jefe, aka Jesse. Like Jesse Vargas, he's meaning.
Oh yeah, maybe that's your name, Jesse Vargas from Laredo, Texas. So what's your boy Mikey? You like Mikey Garcia, right?
He's all right. It's not my favorite fighter, but I like him. Yeah.
You think he gonna beat Jesse?
I don't know. It's a tough fight, man. But I think he should pull it off. But it's not gonna be easy.
I say 7 rounds to 5.
And it ain't no tune-up like people are saying.
It's gonna be tough. Jesse is fighting for his reputation. This is his last big chance to fight. You know what I mean?
And that size difference is Mikey's fucking slow at 147. It's different. So Mikey's gonna have to like come forward and press the action. You can't let Jesse Vargas control the tempo.
It's a solid fight for Mikey. You know what I'm saying? He coming off a loss. It had been almost a year since he had fought. We'll see where he's taking it at. But word on the streets is that Mikey Garcia, Hearn is saying Mikey Garcia and Manny Pacquiao for Saudi Arabia. If he start pulling off shit like that, you gonna have to respect his grind, dog. Trust me. If he pull off Manny Pacquiao on the zone, son, you gotta respect that, yo. No lie, yo. What you think of that?
And it could happen. Yeah, I agree.
That's big.
They,
Even though,
they got the bag over there.
exactly. So that you gotta respect their grind, son. Like that's big for boxing because fighters pay attention to shit. Like, okay, you got Pacquiao, you got him from PBC. You know what I'm saying? And them Saudis can offer him that money. Them Saudis can offer him that money over there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and I heard Pacquiao only has one fight left with the PBC.
exactly. So it's gonna come down to the zone or PBC. Oh, you said he had one fight left. I heard he didn't have no fights left.
No, I heard he has one. He had the 3-fight deal, which is
Oh,
he had Broner, Keith Thurman, and he has this one left.
what you got? You think sound muffled a little bit. What you got? What you got? Boost Mobile?
Nah, man.
Okay.
How do I sound?
That sounds better.
Oh, okay.
This is my alternate channel, y'all. This is StreamYard be trying to give you a thing, so I done it on here. Shout out to
no wonder the chats, man. It's kind of weak right now, man.
I know it's all good. You got to start somewhere. Michael Jordan ain't start off doing what he done. He had to put the work in.
Yeah, bro. But this one's what, more boxing wise, basketball. What is this channel based?
I was just doing just all sports because I was going to separate my channels. But then I was like, see, so I'm getting into a situation where eventually I can just separate the channels and do all the stuff I talk about as far as fitness and life and stuff like that.
So you keep up with hockey and shit, man?
Nah, I don't even know about hockey. This sport, I call it sports, but it's just mainly boxing so far and basketball. That's all I talk about on here, boxing and basketball. So I just done that just to, just eventually be able to separate the channels when I can do it. So, but we'll see. But it takes time. You got to put the watch hours in and shit like that. But so the best duo on Doxing. Who else is a father-son duo, y'all? You got Lomachenko and his dad. You got Teofimo. I mean, hey, Teofimo, what you think of them? He talks shit like
it's like Angel Garcia 2.0.
But even more though, he talks even more shit than Angel though. He like a Angel on like a different level.
I don't know, man. Angel used to say some crazy shit. He kind of calmed down now, but
he did calm down. But I'm trying to think of another duo. Devin Haney. What you think of them? Devin Haney and Bill Haney.
They're all right.
They all right. He confident in his son. All of them is super confident in their son. The only one you don't really hear about is Oh, it said somebody calling into the boxing voice. He sound exactly like you calling to the boxing voice, El Jefe.
Nah, man. Hey, so what is Sammy Shaw saying, man? That all Mexicans sounded like, man?
They said the dude was from Laredo too.
Oh, I don't know. It wasn't me.
Nah. But so yeah, the best father and son duo. See, the thing about father and son duos, it either works real good or it doesn't, where something falling out always happens. A lot of that comes from control and not allowing her son to grow up into the man that they really can be. You know what I'm saying? That's why Floyd had to leave Floyd Sr. for a minute. But I like Lomachenko, man. I like what they do too. And I like the fact he don't really do no interviews. He real quiet. He purposely want to be in the background. He did let his son do it. Because they can't, that microphone is addictive. You see Kenny Porter out there, but he does a great job for his son, though, man. You can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock that. You got Boots Ennis. I'm trying to think of who else. This is what I wanted to say. Carlos, yeah, it's on you. I was going to watch it tonight. I'm going to start it. It's 3 hours long. I found it on Facebook.
Which movie, man?
Say what?
Which movie?
You got the link, Samuel? If your name is Jesse, yeah, it's all good.
Nah, it ain't me.
If you called in, I don't even know why, you know what I mean? Shit. Everybody can just call you the boss, El Jefe. You can use that for when you call in shit.
It's like everyone is saying I'm this different person, man. Like they're saying that I was Mr. Pigeon, then they're saying I was Mr. They said I was Boxing Monster in some other channel. It's like, man, I'm everyone there. They thought I was just in trouble.
You should, if I was you, for your own branding purpose, I would put El Jefe on everything. You know what I'm saying? And then people remember, oh, that's El Jefe. And then when you finally do just start to name your channel, it just makes it easier. But
I agree.
you get what I'm saying? So
yeah, but I want to start doing this boxing content, but I got to get a better laptop, man.
man,
I have an old ass
you're
laptop.
making excuses, son. Because what's going
It's
to happen? You're going to put it off a year down the line. We've been telling you this for months, yo.
because I want to do it like more professional, man. I want to have like edits and shit.
You gotta start where you stand, though, right? So if
but I don't know how to do all that internet shit, man. I got to learn.
You can learn that. You know how you learn it? You go on YouTube, and whatever your question is, they'll teach you. If you want to learn how to it's certain shit I had to learn with my dog walking business, and I just got it. You can learn everything on the YouTube, though. I think you should start it, man.
And bro, I should do a debate cage, man.
Shout out to D Jefferson, debate cage. D grinding, man. D ain't bullshit, man. D grinding. His channel was developing fast. Shout out to D Jefferson, man. He ain't bullshit with him. But yeah, you gotta start your channel though, El Jefe. Just call it El Jefe Boxing. That's it. And you can do shit from your phone. You don't gotta show your face. If you don't want to show your face, you don't gotta show your face. It's motherfuckers that got. I be seeing people with 100,000 subscribers would never even show their face. I was like, damn, the power of the internet. You feel me? So hey, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I agree, man.
You feel what I'm saying? You don't gotta show your face.
2020, man.
Yeah, just do it. Because if not, you're gonna keep putting it off. You're gonna blame it on the laptop.
But I think it's gonna be called smoke-free debates, where I'm a host like debates and shit.
I mean, yeah, El Jefe Boxing. That's a nice,
But my shit's gonna be around debates, man.
But you can also do box. It's not like you don't know boxing though, dog. You can talk about boxing, but yeah, do your channel however you want to do. I'm not.
Yeah, but like talking boxing is cool, man. But like, there's nothing like a good debate, man. It brings the excitement.
Yeah,
I like controversy.
I like the debates too. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like the debates too. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? I like to do on the debates every now and then. But so we covered Danny Jacobs versus the most privileged guy in the history of boxing. Paid $1 million to weigh extra 5 pounds. Danny Jacobs better not be bullshitting. Because what if Julio Ceasar?
Hey, yo, Jalik.
Yeah.
This dude Ryan Cox is he your neighbor or something?
Huh?
In the comments.
What's up, Ryan Cox? Who's that?
He says he's your neighbor. How are you doing, my neighbor?
He said, "How are you doing, my neighbor? What's good?" Ryan is. What's good? Yeah, he's trolling, dog. You don't want to play those type games. I wouldn't even recommend that, to be really honest with you. But so yeah, what was you saying about the other day, man? What you was talking about? So you was capping for Monster, but then you saying Bud is taking punishment, but your boy Monster took more punishment. So explain yourself, man. And fix your mic, yo, because it keep going in and out. Are you on speaker or you need a Bluetooth, man? Come on, man.
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I have my headphones, but it's probably kind of fucked up.
Oh no, I can hear you better there.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go back to that, right? I said Terrence Crawford was getting touched up by Mean Machine. Okay. And well, let's break down the levels of these fighters. Mean Machine, like what do you consider them? Like A, B, C? What type of fighter do you consider them?
A, B, C. I say, I mean, he's a contender. He was a contender.
No, but what class do you consider him? What type of fighter?
Let's see. Yeah, hold on. Let me put this guy out of here. He's talking stupid, man. But say that again.
I said
I had to put
like
the dude in time. He's stuck stupid, man. He's a little kid or something. It's a lot of weirdos on the internet. But go ahead.
what do you consider him? What level?
I said contender status. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, no, not contender. A, B, C.
No. Go ahead and see what you gotta say,
No,
dog.
no, because we got to break it down from the bottom, man.
I say he like a B minus. He's solid. You can't.
Okay, B minus. Okay, okay, we got that through, right?
Let me ask you this.
No, 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 wait, hold on, hold on.
No. Carlos
Yeah,
Ocampo is not better than him. Can we agree with that?
we
Carlos,
could agree with that, yeah. But what does that have to do with the Nui
nah,
and Mean Machine?
because you said Bud Crawford was taking his punishment, and I called you out, and that's when you quit. I hit you with a body shot.
Wait. You're moving the goalposts.
No, I'm not.
I'm trying to break it down
No,
from
go
the
ahead
beginning.
and break it down then.
Okay, you said okay, he's B minus, okay, and we can all agree that Terrence Crawford is A plus, right? He's an elite fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that tell you of supposedly an elite fighter going life and death, blow by blow, 50-50
See,
against a Mean Machine, man? What does that tell you?
That's third over. Where do you get? When did he go life and death?
Bro, the first 5 rounds, man.
Life and death is more Errol Spence and Sean Porter. That you can almost consider that life and death.
I wouldn't consider that life and death because Spence clearly won that fight.
But I had him running 7 rounds to 5. That is damn near life.
No, but that's you. But I don't know how you see boxing, but I had him winning easy.
Some people have
the knockdown
winning, so you can't. That's more life and death, dog.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Spence. Let's break down.
You trying to make stuff seem like it was life and death, but it wasn't. But go ahead.
Okay, so you thought it was an easy fight for Terrence Crawford?
He won. He
didn't
won.
Get his nose,
but
he didn't get his nose busted up.
But he showed vulnerability. But if you already watched his fights, you know that's how you can hit Terrence Crawford. He doesn't have Floyd Mayweather defense, and when you get in exchanges, he always want payback. But if you stand your ground, you can do those things. But you got to talk about how he finished did dude ever been knocked down before? He finished him, beat him.
Yeah, but come on, man. Who is Mean Machine? Like, he's an improving fighter.
Bud Crawford,
he's slow.
Wait, though.
He has no footwork. He arguably lost against Sugar Ray Robinson, the fake Sugar Ray Robinson.
Okay. So what are you saying though?
What I'm saying, you can't compare it to Inoue. Inoue fought a Donaire, man. Donaire coming off a knockout, coming off one of his best wins.
How low is Nonito Donaire?
I think he was 36.
36 or 37. So a 36 or 37-year-old Nonito Donaire, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but we can't label ages, man.
Why not?
Age is just a social construct, man. We can't really do that.
Nah, you trying to change. That's what you try to change the goalpost, man.
Donaire was a fresh fighter when Inoue fought him because he was coming off wins, man.
Oh, come on, man. But what I'm trying to explain to you is this.
Wait, and let's break down. Donaire is a Hall of Famer, 4 division champ. Moving down from weight, where he was more dangerous at that weight, 118. So you can't compare him to Mean Machine.
So are you saying let me see. Are you saying that hold on, let me see. Are you saying that who took more punishment?
I would say Terrence Crawford.
Terrence Crawford took more punishment? Or did you see the monster fight?
I saw the monster fight. Yeah, he got caught by a left hook, but he was never dropped.
So okay,
he was never dropped.
So the person that get dropped is the person that automatically take more damage just because you.
No, we can't say that. I didn't say that. I said,
come on, man. You go watch the monster fight again. Dude was getting hit with bombs. The dude got his fucking orbital bone broken, and you said he took more damage,
bro. But it was against Donaire. Donaire's a Hall of Famer, man.
The damage, though, it doesn't matter.
It's like Inoue. Okay, Inoue went life and death, but look at his opponent. His opponent was an A-class fighter.
I get that.
Future Hall of Famer.
I get Nonito Donaire is a good fighter, but we know Bud is much better than Inoue, dog.
No, we can't say that because who has he faced? Who has he faced to show us he's better? If he's going life and death with Mean Machine.
That's life and death with you. Okay, Dick, you're what you consider life and death, man. That's what you consider life and death is a weirdo talk. Like you just started watching boxing. He dominated that guy. He's standing in the pocket, going blow for blow, and knocked his ass out.
So that's what you call pound for pound great, going blow for blow with a B level fighter, B minus, and arguably getting dropped.
It was blow for blow because the way he dominated the guy. He dominated him.
Bro, okay, he dominated, but come on, man, he got low key exposed.
Okay, so what are you?
Are we not gonna take that in consideration?
Where do you have Canelo on your pound for pound?
Number one.
Okay, how old is Triple G?
Right now, or when he fought him?
Yeah, how old was Triple G when they fought?
He was 36, 37.
Okay, so the same with Donaire. You these older fighters. So did Triple G land some punches against Canelo, who supposedly had this great defense or not?
Yes, he did. But wait. But Triple G was a pound for pound fighter, man. Triple G was proven.
That's an illusion.
Triple G was proven.
Dude, that's an illusion. Dream Machine and Triple G on the same level right now.
No,
you know this.
You're trippy, man. You're tripping, man. Mean Machine ain't nowhere Triple G, man. Triple G had 10 defenses, bro.
Triple G last fight, he lost.
He broke Bernard Hopkins' record, man. What are you talking about? Mean Machine wasn't even a champion.
Oh, man. You guys, see, this is how you move the goalposts. Your guys take damage, and you got a built-in excuse for them. This is fucking fighting. This ain't tennis.
Look what Tamron Shaw said, man.
Oh, let me read it. My fault, y'all. He do hit hard. Yeah, okay. You see what he's trying to say? Yeah. But see, I get what he's trying to say too, Samuel. But what he's trying to do is he can't
And that's what I've been trying to say to all the Bud Man fans, man, because they're acting like, oh, like they're trying to big up Mean Machine, like, oh, Mean Machine was this great fighter, man. Mean Machine was this, Mean Machine was that.
You gotta give him some credit though, dog.
I'm saying Mean Machine ain't even a top 10 welterweight. I could tell you that.
Y'all crazy, man. Mean Machine
okay,
is what? Okay,
not a top 10 welterweight.
Let me ask you this: who wins? Mean Machine versus Virgil Ortiz next.
Virgil Ortiz stops him.
Oh, I don't know.
8 rounds.
I don't know about that, yo. I don't know. Okay, so you saying that Virgil Ortiz got a better chin than Bud and better defense?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Man,
I didn't say that.
So what
does chin have to do with? I'm saying Virgil Ortiz wouldn't get caught with those punches, man.
So now Virgil Ortiz got better defense than Bud Crawford. Okay.
I wouldn't say that, but come on, man.
What are you saying then?
I'm saying Bud Crawford, I don't know what was his game plan, or he was too emotional, but he got low-key exposed by Mean Machine.
Yeah, you
So if he fights Sean Porter like that or Earl Spence, he gets stopped.
Yeah, okay. I know exactly how he gonna do when he fight Errol Spence. I mean, when he fights Sean Porter, he gonna crouch down and jab his head off. I don't know about that. I see Virgil Ortiz. I think Mean Machine is better than Mean Machine better than Sergey Lipinets, in my opinion. The mean Machine that we seen, dude, like 5'9". He tall, longer reach. Homeboy a kickboxer, Lipinets. He a kickboxer. I think Mean Machine beat Lipinets in a fight of the year type fight. He might stop Lipinets too. He might stop him. You know what I'm saying? Lipinets, he did touch that canvas against Mikey, didn't he? So Victor Ortiz will be ready for Mean Machine in one. You see, even Darkness Has Fallen is telling you, look, he even said it, look. He said in a year. He would beat him right now. Ortiz. Oh, my fault, Samuel. Let me put the number up. My fault. Thanks, Samuel. Yeah, because y'all guys is listen,
bro. This is what Bud Man fans say. Like he fights somebody and then they try to big him up the rival, just because everyone knows he sucks and he's struggling with them, man.
So let me ask you this: Did you ever? You just started watching boxing. Somebody call in. If you don't want your number to show up, just dial *67. Somebody just called. I missed it. It's up now though. Skype is open. So let me ask you this: like, you do understand this is not golf, right? You do understand this is boxing where you get hit, and you do understand that these fighters don't got like super Floyd Mayweather defense, and even super Floyd Mayweather defense got hit every now and then. He just got a great chin.
I understand that, but look at the level Floyd did it at.
So what are you so what are you saying though? So if Monster is getting hit by a 36-year-old,
no, I'm not going by age. I'm going by level of opponents. You're going by age and all that shit.
So
I'm going by the level of opponent.
So you saying he goes down on the pay-per-view and Monster goes up because he took a couple punches and he stopped him.
No, I didn't say that. I said like you're struggling against that level of opponent, man.
Monster's supposed to be this big, huge puncher, but he went through a distance to a guy who already been knocked out. Who's already been
by who? By who?
Nicholas Walters.
At what weight?
At 120, but still he's 36.
No. At what age? Hold on. Answer the question.
At 126, but
okay. At what weight division did Inoue fight him at?
118, but Inoue.
Okay, that's a huge difference.
Supposed to be super big puncher.
Bro, Inoue had moved up 4 weight divisions, man. Man, he can't knock out everybody.
Some weight divisions that those they like 3 pounds, dog. Like, come on. And the new way, I'm gonna be honest with you, he looked like he walk around like 140 to like. Nah. Yes, he do. Look at the doctor.
You're capping for Bud now.
No, I'm not, yo. He got big. He like
Okay, we could say the same about Bud. Bud walks around like 180.
Nah, 170.
Why don't he fight Charlo or Canelo?
Oh man, so what are you trying to say? So you got to know.
All I'm trying to say is don't hype up Bud. I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying overall.
You know, I didn't hype him up. I'm the one that made.
No, I didn't say you. I didn't say you. I said overall. Like that was a message I was trying to send, but you tried to jump in and say Bud, so you took the bullets, man.
No, I didn't take.
Like I didn't want to come at you, Jalik, but you're gonna have to take this smoke now.
Nah, but what do you? Because you painting a false narrative. You said that.
How am I painting a false narrative?
That's not a life and death fight, yo. What are you talking about?
It was a close fight, man.
You knocked the dude out 9 rounds, and then it's a close fight. He dominated. He just showed him it's a fight. Like, what are you?
Yeah, but how many rounds did Min Machine win till the knockdown?
He won like 2 rounds.
Oh hell no, man! He won like 3 or 4.
Nah, man. And that was Bud fighting that way. You know, damn Bud could have just switched it. Come on, man. You know.
Okay, so why didn't he do it? Why did he make it harder for himself?
In my opinion, I think that fighters got egos, and he wanted to put on a great performance because he just seen Teofimo put on that great performance. Also, too, like I put the video out,
So now we're doing all these excuses for Bud.
No, I'm not making excuses. I don't know why he fought like that. I'm just trying to think of way he do it. I know
his performance was his performance, man. We can't do excuses for them, man.
I mean, hey, so nowadays, according to El Jefe, if you get hit in a fight and you get buzzed, then you're a bum. Like this guy.
I'm not saying he's a bum. I'm saying he's not what we all think he is.
Hold on, we get this. Yo, what's poppin', man?
What's going on, Jaleel?
What's up with you, man? What's happening?
Yo, what's good, man?
You know, I'd have done it on my other channel. I ran out. They only give you 20 hours for free. I'll be on this shit so long. They trying to get some money out of me. I was like, hell, Hefe brought up the idea to have it on this one. I appreciate you coming through. What's popping?
No, I was just calling to speak on that on Mean Machine.
Yeah, go ahead and speak on that, Samuel.
Mean Machine is trash.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let you rip. Go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What a lot of people don't know is that Mean Machine is from he falls from the tree of the Robert Garcia camp. He used to get trained by Robert Garcia over in Oxnard. He still gets trained in Oxnard. So that's how I know who Mean Machine is. He sparred Mikey. He sparred Jose Cito Lipinez before. He's even sparred Lipinez. So he's not that good. And for Bud I'm not gonna say he actually struggled with him, but Bud should have got him out of there in like maybe 4 rounds.
So let me ask you this: he get graded on a different scale. Like he should have got him out of there 6 rounds. He started off at 135, so the guys are bigger and he's still knocking them out. You don't see that?
Bud should have got Mean Machine out of there in 4 rounds. Mean Machine isn't what everybody is trying to prop him up to be. Like a lot of guys just started jumping on Mean Machine's bandwagon. They never even heard of him.
So let me ask you this. So who wins between Mean Machine and Jose Cito Lopez, or Mean Machine versus Lipinets?
I got Lipinets and I got Jose Cito.
Oh wow. By what? Decision?
I think Lipinets knocks him out. Jose Cito, I say it's decision.
So
I got Lipinets knocking him out.
So Lipinets is a big puncher? Like Lipinets got more power than Bud Crawford?
You said what now?
You think Lipinets got more power than Bud Crawford?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Power, yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
This
Yeah, and Lipinets will break him down better, man.
Oh my
yes.
gosh.
Yes.
Y'all.
Let me explain something to you about
go
Bud.
ahead.
Bud doesn't have like this superpower.
Nah, he
his
know.
Power comes from the accumulation of
Yes,
of
I
punches.
agree.
And I'm gonna tell you how Bud gets a lot of his opponents. He comes in there well trained. I mean, he's like in the best shape.
I agree. I agree.
When his opponents get tired,
I agree.
he still got the energy to kick
I
it
agree.
in another gear.
I agree with
and
you.
that's what happens.
I agree with you on that.
Yep, that's what happened. Mean Machine started to gas out, and that's when Terrence Crawford started to get stronger.
That's why I got your boy Bud stopping Sean Porter, because Sean Porter loved to touch that canvas late in fights. It's something about him.
No, let's not switch the topic, man. Let's continue cooking on this Mean Machine, man.
All right, go.
But hold on, Sean Porter comes in elite condition as well as Earl Smith. Now, when you got these type of guys that come in elite condition, I mean, it's gonna be harder for Bud to make any of those guys touch the canvas.
But Earl made him touch the canvas. Adrian Broner made him touch the canvas. Ugas made him touch the canvas. So
yeah, but look,
Bud is a better puncher than all of them. So
listen, that's what you're saying. That's your opinion, but I don't think Bud is a better puncher than Errol.
Okay, so
I mean, you gotta look at this guy coming up from what 135, and he punches harder than an actual 147 pounder. Come on now.
So let me hey,
low key are getting body.
No. Shout out to Gary, Indiana. So
it's not even about body, and I ain't trying to.
No. Well, I fucks with saying we go back and forth all the time. So Earl Spence went the decision with Mikey Garcia, who started off at 126, and you gonna tell me he got more power than Bud, who's stopping dudes that started off at 147? Get the fuck out of here, man! Come on.
Damn.
And he's stopping Jeff Horn. But they big though. But we just said power though. Now you gonna move the goalpost.
Wait, Jalik, but you're going by age and size. You're not going by level of opponents, man.
But if Earl was this big puncher, if Earl was,
are they like C level, B level?
So if Earl, what level was Mikey Garcia at 147? What level of boxer is he on?
I can't say because he's only had one fight at 147 so far.
Yeah, we can't gauge him.
So I have to see what he looks like when he gets in there with Jesse Vargas.
Oh man,
because when Mikey jumped up to 147, he didn't. I'm not trying to make excuses for him, but he didn't do that jump properly.
He was supposed to. Excuse. All right, go ahead.
Man, why you laughing? I'm not making excuses.
You sound like a boxer. You sound like Andy Ruiz. I don't want to make an excuse, but I didn't train. But go ahead.
No, I'm not saying he didn't train.
All right, go ahead.
The way Mikey put on weight was the total wrong way. He stuffed his face to put on weight. He didn't eat nutritional foods to put on the weight.
Right.
And when Victor Conte was dealing with Mikey, he stated that this is what I'm going to have Mikey doing. But Mikey done the total opposite. Mikey was eating pizza, carne asadas. He was eating whatever he wanted.
Oh, wow.
Just to build up that weight. So when he came in there, he was all sluggish. He was all slow because he didn't take his nutrition properly.
I feel you. Yeah, moving up in weight ain't no joke though. But Mikey Garcia, man, I think Bud is probably for one punch, I say Keith Thurman, but overall puncher at 147 is my boy Boots Ennis and Bud Crawford. That's just my opinion. And I got Mean Machine over Lipinets and Jose Cito. I will love to see that fight, you know. But you saying Virgil Ortiz to stop him right now because Darkness Has Fallen is saying that it's going to take a year for him to be able to get that Mean Machine fight. But you said in the next fight you think he can stop Mean Machine.
He will stop Mean Machine. Mean Machine isn't that great. Like I said, a lot of guys are just now hearing about Mean Machine. He comes from that Robert Garcia tree in Oxnard. If Robert
Lithuania
Garcia was still in Oxnard, he'd probably be training Mean Machine right now.
So
but when he moved from Riverside, he left Mean Machine behind because Mean Machine stated that he couldn't be making that drive back and forth because it's like a 2-hour drive.
Oh, okay.
Drive back.
So you think Mean Machine? Would you say he had a decent chin?
But I don't know because who we get punched by though. I don't believe in Bud's power.
But okay, so he took Buzz shots and he got him out of there at 9 or accumulation. So you think Virgil Ortiz is a bigger puncher than Crawford?
Yes.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm remember you said that. We got to see him if he start cracking. If he start knocking people out like bigger competition, I would say yeah. We'll see.
Hey, bro, but you have to take in consideration he's been stopping.
Starts knocking out bigger competition, then I'll be like, okay, I believe in Bud. He hasn't knocked out any bigger competition. I'm not going with the Jeff Horn and the
Benavidez.
Benavidez. Come on, man. Mean Machine. No. Amir Khan. Come on. I want to see you knock out the Earl Spence, the Keith Thurmans, Danny Garcia. I have to see you knock out those guys. Then that'll let me know if you're the real deal or not. Right now, I'm not sold on Bud.
All right.
I'm not. Until he steps up his competition a little bit more. I mean, it's not totally his fault, but in the same token, I got to see more from Bud.
All right. We'll see, man. Anything you want to say to him, El Jefe, before you get off the line?
Nah, man. I agree with all he said, man. So you're 0-2, Jody.
Nah. Anything else?
Man, this wasn't no debate, dog. This was just me giving my opinion.
Nah, everything to El Jefe is a debate, though. You know, everything to him was a debate. But I appreciate.
It wasn't no debate because I hate when I see people that jumps on like bandwagons because they saw a guy 1 or 2 times and they're like, "Oh, this guy's the truth. He was the toughest competition for Bud." No, he wasn't.
He was solid though. I mean,
no, he wasn't.
Okay, who better? Who better?
One thing before I get
all right, go.
With the Ray Robertson and the Mean Machine fight. After that fight happened, ESPN and Top Rank wasn't even gonna let Bud even fight Mean Machine because they said it was just a terrible performance.
Yeah.
But because they didn't have any choice and he was a WBO mandatory.
Yeah,
they had to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But if they had an option to skip that fight, they was gonna skip that fight, and they was hoping to get the Earl Spence fight or a Manny or somebody for the championship. They didn't want that fight at all. And if you think about it, if Mean Machine was just this great opponent for Bud, it wasn't on pay-per-view. If Bud is a superstar, he should be on pay-per-view. But let's take that out of the equation.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't even make ESPN Plus.
It's on regular ESPN, right? That's better, ain't it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, but I'm saying if Mean Machine was this tough opponent for Bud and it was worth seeing, at least if it's not going to make pay-per-view, at least let's see if we can put it on ESPN Plus.
Oh, that's how they do. Oh, okay.
They didn't believe in Mean Machine.
Yeah. I want to see, but I agree with you. I want to see Bud prove himself. I don't want to look back and be like, man, what if Bud would have got this fight? I think it's gonna happen though. I think it's gonna happen with Dana.
Bro, but how can you say you want Bud to prove himself when you're protecting him every time people criticize him?
Dude, I'm the one that listen. Who do you? I'm not protecting. I'm
No, and wait, I had like real heat for Bud, man. Only that I was busy that day on Sunday, but
yo, you
like Bud, man, like this dude's like almost like a little girl, man. Like when he doesn't get things his way, and
so
then after the post fight, they ask him like who you want, and even the dude that was doing the interview was like almost like forcing him, like, hey, say their names. And this dude like he thinks he's so much better that he can't say their names. Like motherfuckers, say their names, man. So like the people can start putting pressure on them. But this dude, I don't know, man. I think he's just happy getting those $2-3 million fighting bums, man.
Everybody knows that.
yeah, everybody's personality. You can't say that. Like everybody's personality is the same. Like some
No, but the casuals. But come on, you had 1.6. I don't think all those dudes were hardcore boxing fans.
Not to say it. It's just a matter of them guys stepping up and saying, okay, we want the smoke too.
yeah, I know
Yeah,
me.
but let it be known, man. It's like when I want to debate somebody, right? Like I would say their names, like, hey, I want to debate this dude. Come on, let's make it happen. Like, come on, let it be known, man.
Sometimes do we have to like say it? I mean, you get tired of like fucking repeating yourself.
But Samuel,
But he has never said it. That's a problem.
hey, Samuel Shaw, look, I got a question for you. Who wins, Mean Machine or Brad Solomon? Yeah, you gotta put some respect on Mean Machine name, dog. He all
Bro,
right.
and that's a problem. Like people are now bigging up Mean Machine. Mean Machine's this. Mean Machine's this. Like fuck Mean Machine, man.
To Mean Machine, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna go all 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you go on 12 with Brad Solomon, I'm gonna have to change my opinion of him. But
And then people are giving him like, oh, he's number one pound for pound, man, and he hasn't done shit, man. Like fuck a Bud Crawford, man. He don't deserve shit, man. Like if I was a PBC, I would tell my fighter not to fight him, just on the bullshit he does, man. Like
nah, that's a see. I noticed a pattern with you, man. Like if you don't like a fighter, you do everything for them not to get their opportunity. You don't like Boots. You don't like Boo Boo. You said against Canelo, they gotta make the ring smaller. I see what you do. You want all of your fighters to retire undefeated. That's bullshit. You should name your channel Bullshit Boxing Promotions. That's bullshit, yo.
But how do I hate Boots? I don't get that. That's the first time I ever heard that.
Stories about Boots, like the dude. Did you read this? I put you the link in there.
All I said, Boots was fighting bums, man. I think everyone could agree with me.
Yeah.
Yo, Samuel Shaw, before you get out of here, what's your thoughts on Tim Bradley and what he said? And what's your thoughts on that?
About
the PBC welterweights, yeah.
Situation.
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, I don't agree with Tim Bradley only because he didn't, when he was a top rank, he never crossed over and fought any.
Okay, let's say if Andre Ward said it then. Don't kill the messenger. Let's say if Andre Ward said it. Because it don't matter who said it. Joe Tessitore could have said it. So they trying to, in my opinion, they trying to bring it back on Tim Bradley. That's how they do. People thinking of all the reasons.
To tell you the truth, I actually respect Tim Bradley for being the only one at top rank, saying something.
Exactly.
But I mean, that's like calling the what do you call it? The podcast
Kettle Black.
You
but hey,
freaking say some shit.
Hey, someone has to do it, man.
In your career,
but you know
like
how
it was great fights at 140 and 147. He could have crossed over. He never left top rank.
I agree. But this is a different situation now that they don't got the guys. But I'm gonna tell you this too. You ever watch basketball and the announcers they used to play basketball, but they be talking all types of shit like this person can't shoot shot shots and they can't shoot them. That's how it is though. So if Andre Ward would have said it, then what they would have said? They gonna call him a coon? They use that. How you gonna? Come on, man.
But
they just take it off, man. Get out of here.
The analogy you just made with those commentators for basketball, you just said they never played basketball.
No, I said they played basketball, but they made
okay.
the same mistakes that they be speaking on. Like they might say a guy can't shoot foul shots, but they can't shoot them. You get what I'm saying? So that's
the difference between Bradley and Andre Ward is that Andre Ward wants to be buddies with those dudes, so he doesn't want to say nothing disrespectful or that they could take as disrespect. And something Tim Bradley probably doesn't give a shit if they want to be their friends or not.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Tim Bradley, in my opinion, beat Danny Garcia. I'm not lying. I think Tim Bradley can beat Danny Garcia
right now.
No, I'm talking about in their prime. In their prime, shit.
No.
You
Jesse
crazy?
Vargas had
I think he can.
Shit though, he got back up though. This dude getting back up. He beat Marquez. Yo, dude.
I think Tim Bradley's pressure and like nonstop coming at Danny Garcia would be too much for Danny Garcia.
Yeah, I got Bradley over damn near Sean Porter in a close fight. He might get with Thurman. Yeah, Bradley is underrated, dog. You gotta go. I'm telling you, dog. Bradley and like I said, they just trying to change the goalposts. Don't shoot the messenger. Just look at the actual what he was saying. Don't look at it that it's Tim Bradley, because if Andre Ward would have said it, then okay. What if Andre Ward would have said it? Or what if Floyd said it? Or what if Sugar Ray Leonard said it? You get what I'm saying? Then they can't say that about them. That's just a way for them to take away what they said. What they would have should have said. Well, we gonna get it on. Or something.
And people act like Tim Bradley, like, oh, Tim Bradley's just saying this because he's a top rank worker. And if he was a top rank worker, he wouldn't be like when Teofimo had a bad fight with Nakatani. Like, what did Tim Bradley said? That he was exposed. He spoke his mind. And then then when they said, oh, okay, Tim Bradley doesn't criticize Terence Crawford because they're friends. But then they asked Tim Bradley, like, hey, who do you have in your pound for pound number one? He said Lomachenko.
Yeah, so like Tim Bradley.
So Tim Bradley speaks his mind, man.
Tim Bradley said that Teofimo was exposed when he fought Nakatani.
Yeah, he said that.
See, I don't agree with that, because if people looked into who Nakatani is as a fighter.
Ah, man, don't be like D, man. Don't try to big up Nakatani.
Okay, who's better, Nakatani? Is okay.
I could see Samuel has been over there at D's channel a little bit too much.
What does it have to be with me being over at D's channel? I mean, the facts are facts. Just because you never heard of him, you can't assume that this guy's freaking a bum if you haven't done research.
So Nakatani is better than Mean Machine?
Oh, good question.
Like, yeah, what level was Nakatani on it, Samuel?
That's a trap question.
Well, we gotta look at the competition though. is Teofimo better than Bud?
No.
Right. So we can't compare those two.
I mean,
that's how I look at it.
But
now for Teofimo, where he was at and where Nakatani was at, they was at an even playing field. Where Bud and Mean Machine was at, they weren't at an even playing field. Bud should have been a lot higher than Mean Machine. It's just like when Teofimo fought Nakatani, you should look at that as, okay, this is a 50-50 fight. When Bud fought,
I got a question for Samuel.
Fight.
Yeah, go ahead and ask him.
Oh, Samuel, what are your thoughts on Rico Coling, man?
On who? I didn't hear you.
You know, he talking this shit, man. What else you got to get it? Come on, LFA, man.
He said, who he asked me about?
Nah, he just talking shit. He just doing that shit that D. You know how every time I talk about Artur better be him and D bring up Enrico Coling, how he went to 12 rounds. That's he just being a jokester, man.
Hey, man, y'all need to go ahead and debate it out and get it over.
I know, man. You and D gotta go one-on-one, man. Fuck it, man. But I appreciate you calling up, Samuel Shaw.
All right,
I appreciate it, man.
Get back to the chat.
All right,
peace up.
My fault. Yeah. So shout out to Samuel Shaw, Gary, Indiana's finest. You still there, Afe?
I'm here, man.
So Nakatani, like I said, in your opinion, Nakatani or Green Machine?
I would say Mean Machine's better because Nakatani's unproven. Mean Machine, at least we could gauge him off Ray Robinson, Bud. What's that other dude he fought? The Abreu dude. So Nakatani's been fighting fucking Japanese sushi cookers and shit, man.
Yeah, I don't agree with nobody. Say even my own family members. I got brothers and sisters. I don't agree with them. They still my family. You know what I'm saying? If they say some bullshit, but And one thing they say is real. I'm gonna say, okay, the other shit was bullshit, but this was real. I don't agree with everything Tim Bradley said. I ain't no fanboy of Bradley, but you can't just shoot the messenger. The motherfucker a Hall of Famer. Like, the dude must have done something. He's in a Hall of Fame. And it's a lot of fighters right now that's not even gonna make the Hall of Fame, and they just trying to be stars, and they ain't even gonna make the Hall of Fame. They not trending to make it. But this Mean Machine dude is solid. What did Danny? Did you hear everything Danny Angel Garcia said?
What'd he say?
Oh no, I didn't know, Mamba. You never been on this channel. I got you. You never been on this channel before, Miles. You know, this is my other channel.
What'd he say?
Hold on, let me. I do it in this. I gotta switch to my because I'm signed in as my other thing. I got you on by. It's my fault. This is my other channel. I added on after this, but I don't know exactly what he said. I'm tired of them though. Like, it's so obvious. You bring his name up, they make everything. They say, well, "Show me the money. Show me the money. I'll fight anybody." He living off of 140. Like,
yep. And that's what happens when man fans try to protect him.
Yeah, like he living off of 140, dog. Like, come on.
It's like, it's crazy because when they offered him the pay-per-view against Bud, like, people like protected him. Like, we're making excuses. Why didn't he take the fight?
Yeah,
and they're starting to pocket watch and shit, man.
He fighting Red Cat. He fighting Red Cat, and like I said, Showtime Boxing, aka Bounce TV, is, man. Look, man, that's why, man. Listen, man. If I was an interviewer, man, it's like, I don't know. I just can't be fake. Like, I want to do interviews and stuff, but we'll see, man. Because like I can't be faking and lying. I'm respectful though. I just want to know.
So he wants 10 million to fight Bud. I guess that's what he said.
That's what he said. I hope not. He really said that.
I don't think that shit's ever gonna happen.
He said he won 10 million. Get out of here, yo. He won $10 million, dog. He won $10 million. Come on. Now Mean Machine's solid. Yeah, that's how they do, man. He's solid, yo. You can't just be saying like,
oh, I mean, Machine's okay, but come on, man.
Oh, they talk. See, that's the. Oh my God! Listen, I'm gonna go. See, I be slowly but surely. Like, I can go so hard on certain things, and I'm not gonna be holding my tongue back. Like 2020, listen, man. I already came out with videos before. Everybody trying to act like Floyd. Like, word on the streets, Floyd is one of the higher uppers in the company. What Al Heyman? You see, they said about Earl Spence and Bud. Oh, not right now. They not making that fight, so it's obvious that Al Heyman trusts Floyd's ear as far as matchmaking. That's why nobody will want to sign with Floyd, because Floyd comes off as he don't want nobody to do better than him. So why would Crawford sign with him when you gonna prevent him from being undisputed? You get what I'm saying? So I see right through shit like that, man. Like I said before, now that's the easiest way, dude. That's the easiest way to say you don't want to fight. Overprice yourself. Or if you the A side, you give a both a low ball offer. That's ridiculous. He never made 10 million before. He probably never made 5 million. Never been on pay-per-view, yo.
I don't know, man. I think I did see a part where he said that he made 3 million fighting Rod Salka. So I was amazed when he said that.
I heard him.
If it's true,
I heard him breaking down funds. 3 million to fight Rob Salka. Okay, that's what they say. That's what they say. But he just know he ain't gonna win. 3 million to fight Rob Salka. Okay, maybe
that's a lot of fucking money.
That is a lot of money. So that's why a lot of fighters might not be leaving Al Heyman. And maybe when DAZN offer him more money, then Al Heyman offer him more money. Who knows what he's doing? I hope the guy get paid. But dude, if you want to fight, I'm sure they get back in money probably. But that seemed crazy, because I seen a video. I forget what it was. I think I saved it because he started talking about money and he almost slipped up and be like, whoa, I would have taken that money. I never made that much. And I forget how much the amount was. I was like, okay, that's this thing you don't want to fight, yo. That's why I hope Dana White come in and take over PBC and force them to. I'm tired. I hate when somebody act like somebody else. Like, you know.
Yeah, but like, okay, Dan Garcia said that. Okay, all right. But why doesn't Terrence Crawford respond? Say something. Like, okay, you're a bitch. Like, you don't want to fight me. Like,
now I get what you're saying though.
Like, pull up to him or something. Like, disrespect him. Or you don't even have to disrespect him. Just call him out. Like, come on, man.
Or pull his card. I will pull his.
All you gotta do is pick up the phone, call one of these reporters, like Mike Coppinger or somebody, and just tell them like the business.
You gotta put the heat on them, like till it gets to the point where they can't run no more. You get to the point where 50 Cent making jokes about you on Instagram in front of his followers. Once 50 Cent starts making jokes about you, you get 50 Cent in social media, you be like, oh, you get what I'm saying? You got to do shit like that. I agree with you on certain things with Bud.
That's why I don't like Dudu, and I hope he never gets a fight. But I like what Dudu's doing. He's calling out Canelo by his name.
Yeah.
But so Dudu's like, I expect Dudu to get the fight sometime next year. Just based on that.
Yeah, he got a nice video on his Instagram. If you go check him out, it's real nice. It's about Providence. It's nice. It's a nice video clip. I don't know what they shot it with. It's in slow motion. He got his daughters on.
Where is he from?
He from Providence, Rhode Island. Where's
that at?
Yo, Rhode Island is by it's by Boston.
Oh, okay.
In Boston, Massachusetts. Yo, you wasn't good at social studies LFA in school. It's like,
hey man, I never heard about no Rhode Island.
I know.
Fucking Vermont.
There's certain states that you don't really know about like that, but
them shits are too small up there, man.
Texas is so huge. Texas is the second biggest over Alaska, so I get it. But let's get back on track. Danny Garcia is being privileged. First of all, let's just talk about this right here. Okay, he got offered this. See, this is where Al Heyman comes in. He gives him an out, right? So if Al Heyman comes to the table, we got 3 opponents on the line. I'm just trying to. I don't know Al Heyman. If I had a boxer, I probably would sound Al Heyman, but I know how to promote my own self, and I would have my own team promoting me. And I will make sure I'm to make my own money outside of Al Heyman. I learn from Al Heyman, but I learn from other sources too, because you got to always teach yourself certain things. So if Al Heyman comes to the boxers with a source of fights, who do you want to fight? So they come to him with Ugas, Red Cat, and Lipinets. What they gonna do? If the money is the same, they're gonna take the easiest pilot. They're gonna take the easiest fighter. That's what the manager do. So that's always a conflict of interest. That's what kind of prevents PBC from being the super best, and they keep playing. The zone is going. I'm telling you, dog. You can't keep playing. You can't allow enabling. Why would the fuck you gonna fight Red Cat? I would have accepted Lipinets. Like, come on, dog. And then the crazy thing about it, it's affecting Showtime. Their stock is going down, where they probably be out of boxing. And guess what? That's going to open it up even more for the zone. So, man, look, man, they don't see what they're indirectly doing, dog. Like Red Cat, they was just talking about his pink hair. You see the press conference, El Jefe?
A bit, it's only parts of it.
Yeah, they were just talking about his pink hair. Oh, okay. Okay, let me read. Okay. You said Danny line of excuses. One, why they worried about PBC? Pull up Loma and fight them. What? 10 million to Bradley to come out. Oh my gosh. That's sad, man.
For excuses.
I'm gonna stop even giving them energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop even talking about them. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you talk about them, even if it's not, you still give them energy. People say, oh, let me just, Jalik was talking shit about Danny. Let me go watch Red Cat so I can get his ratings up.
Man, all we got to do is just don't watch them fights. That's it. And if you want to watch them, stream them shits.
Yeah.
And their numbers are going down. We saw the Charlo fight. The numbers are going down. So yeah, I don't think Showtime and Fox want to lose money. So
Showtime is, like I said, Showtime is, in my opinion, is on a level of Bounce TV.
Hey, bro, that dude's gonna get fired. It's Espinosa. he got played big time by Al Heyman and Fox.
He lost everything. Like he lost all of his leverage, and then he put a
Like
thing. His only
you don't think like the Showtime executives are gonna come down like, hey, what happened to the numbers, man? Like they're not gonna give a shit. Oh well, Al Heyman took it. Like they don't give a shit about that.
exactly.
You're supposed to have that in control.
But guess what? Even if he loses his job, guess who he'd be working for? Al Heyman. Because I don't know if you know this, he used to be a lawyer with Golden Boy. He's a lawyer. I remember he was just working for Golden Boy before he even got the position. So he worked his way up, yo, and then he recently got a promotion at Showtime. I like the dude, but come on, man. He need people to tell him the truth, yo. Like, come on.
He's a weasel, man.
The only star he has, listen.
And he's always talking shit on Twitter.
Yeah, he do. He do. The only star he has is Tank Davis. That's it.
And don't be surprised if Fox takes him away.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they don't get this. Like, you don't care. And he was on Twitter today saying Tank Davis sold over 30,000 US tickets. He's like the third bestseller or something bestseller. But you don't understand, dude, that he's probably going to leave soon. Like, what's your like? I don't get it. Unless Al Heyman is going to keep him on Showtime, but Al Heyman want to make money. When is look, they got Wilder, Tank Davis, and Errol Spence. We got to admit that would you agree that those are probably the three biggest stars, even though J-Rock is a star, but they don't put the, star energy.
Who did you say?
J-Rock, Julian Williams.
No, but the other three.
Tank, Wilder, and Errol.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, so if we're not sure when Errol comes back. Hopefully makes a full recovery. So now that leaves you with Wilder and Tank. So, of course, they can get more out of Tank on Fox than they can on Showtime. It's regular free TV, freer than Showtime. The dude is selling in Baltimore. No matter if you don't like him or not, the dude is a star. Like, I know a star when I see it. Now, does he have the competition to make him a pay-per-view star? Absolutely not. But he's trending, and we just gotta see if he got a chin. He better he better put respect on Gamboa's name. I tell you that he can't come in there playing around with Gamboa for the first 4 rounds. So now that leaves him with Tank. Tank goes over to Fox. They officially gonna be we gonna call on Facebook boxing. You know how Facebook show fights.
Yeah.
They all in Facebook level, dog, and it's sad too because when they was the underdog, it was like I don't understand how they do business though. They trying to build up stars. No, dog, it's up to Heyman to build up the star. You just put the fights on. I don't know, man. I wouldn't have accepted it. Like Heyman, I was like, yeah, I do business with you, but we can't have Red Cat versus Danny. And Danny got star potential, but not against those guys. He need a dance partner. Him and Bud is an amazing fight. That shit get on my nerves, man. Exactly, Champ Ross. When is Jamal James gonna fight again? Like,
hey, bro, it's gonna be tough for them prospects over there.
Exactly. That's why these guys need to be fighting on the zone. It's only but so many dates you got. Like, you only got certain amount of dates. One thing I can agree. One thing I can say with F.A. Ajagba, they've been keeping him pretty active. He was supposed to fight a few weeks ago, but he hurt his back, so he's fighting, I think, this weekend. So Samuel saw. So you, Samuel, I understand it too, but I mean, if Earl, you can't wait on Earl. Like, you can't wait on Earl. Manny gonna fight. Manny gonna fight. No, that's hey, Samuel. That's 30,000 total in all his fights.
Damn, 30,000 at the stadium.
No, not in one fight because 30,000. The limit for Hawks games is only about 18, so you can't even fit 30,000 inside of the Hawks stadium. They mean combined. Yep. And Baltimore. Yep. Yeah, I'm sick of it too, man. I'm sick of it too. But they'll learn. They'll learn though, because the more and more people, even Bob Arum was admitting that they not selling tickets. They not selling tickets. People ain't ordering the fights, and they just gonna have to learn the hard way. And then people be doing something else, you know.
Right, and I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna kill that pay-per-view stuff. Like like ever since that Mayweather Pacquiao shit, man, it's
Yeah.
like the pay-per-view numbers have gone down because a lot of people are expecting like that was a fight even for the casuals, like a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And like when people saw that fight, like come on, man, that shit was boring as hell. People felt they were robbed, man. People even fucking like did lawsuits against that shit, man.
Yeah, they lost it. That's why you got to put AJ. What do you? You know what? I don't want to get too much into it because I don't talk the negotiations. But did you see Eddie Hearn? I try my best not to talk about the money, but sometimes I have to bring it up. It's saying Eddie Hearn now may offer Wilder 50-50 for AJ. That's great
I
for
don't even want to talk about that, man.
but that's a good thing. That means that they probably ready to make the fight. So maybe it should be there.
But
So
where is it gonna happen? That's the main shit.
I know, yeah. Exactly, Lisa. It do make you fall back. It do make you want to fall back. But when you love something, you just still give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I be getting played, yo.
Yeah, thank God for the NFL, man.
Oh, NFL. I
Oh yeah.
start watching basketball even heavier because the NFL only got 2 more games. So the playoffs will start in 3 weeks. And once that happens, then that's when basketball will start showing on regular free TV. And it's, it all-star break.
Yeah, but during that time, you got the holidays and shit, man. So
yeah, it's and like I say, it's no perfect way. But if everybody had the common goal, see, they only thinking about their own company. But when you thinking about your own company, you also got to think about the sport of boxing because they would make way more money if they work with the other people. You know how much money they would be making? They will make so much more money, yo.
I'm saying you could only milk the fans for a certain amount of time.
Exactly. It's just like customers. You know what I'm saying? If you got your own, if you're a barber, you late, you might can get some good haircuts. But if you late after a while, man, you might have people coming in from out of state to get a haircut. But if you keep being late and you talk too much, you know what I'm saying, then you're just gonna lose. But hey,
Yeah, and that's some real shit. Bob Arum said, man, then tickets. I think all them promoters and are struggling and shit.
yeah, you're right. It is a business.
Because it like, and people don't take in consideration the internet, so streaming shits. And then you got the UFC. Like back in the 90s and the 80s, there's no fucking UFC. Now the UFC is fucking huge, man. They're making the best fights. People are getting more interested in the UFC because people watch the UFC because of savagery, man. That sport is like it's like in their infancy, so it's so savage right now. People are watching that shit,
and it's also marketing. They market that shit. They why you got to give him credit, but he's coming to boxing and he's working with Floyd Mayweather. Maybe they will make some big fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And nowadays, like every big fight you see is like a disappointment. Like it's like, come on, man.
I don't know. That Sean and Earl was a great ass fight, yo.
No, like big fights.
Like what?
Like Mayweather Pacquiao, Canelo Gennady Golovkin, the first one.
Nah, that fight was all right, yo.
The first one was, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of boring.
What, Canelo ran or what? Why was it boring?
That's what people were saying, yeah, but
no, it was your opinion. Did he run or not? See there, yeah.
I would say excessive movement. I say it was excessive movement. I think Canelo was he bought into the hype of the power. But once he felt the power, I think in the rematch we saw what happened.
He was getting a little tired too. Now his stamina has gotten better, yo. Canelo's stamina has definitely gotten better than what it used to be. Real talk. For those who just coming in, make sure y'all subscribe and smash the thumbs up. This is my all sports channel. I appreciate you guys in advance. I got El Jefe, aka Bullshit Promotions, on the line. So yeah, I agree. It's the boxing fans. Yeah. It's the boxing fans. But also, look, check this out though, Samuel. Imagine if they was putting on fights and not letting them marinate when people's attention was fully on the fight. They would do way better. Now you got guys losing. People don't, it's like, okay, I don't even want to see it no more.
Bro, just think about like the big fights, right? That we think about right now. Like those fights should have happened like 2-3 years ago or like last year. Like AJ, Wilder, it should have happened last year.
Now, if it don't happen next year, people going to forget about it. Because guess what? It's more stars coming in. You gotta realize it's always a star, just like in basketball. It's always a star. That's why in basketball you can be LeBron. Like nobody is bigger than boxing. Trust me, no boxer is bigger than the whole sport of boxing. It's young guys coming up. Ortiz, I'm telling you, dog.
Spence Thurman should happen in 2017.
Yup.
Fucking Loma Tank should happen last year. It's like, come on, man.
I say 2000 last year. Damn, you trying to rush? Wow, because he just won a belt in 17. Wow, I mean,
No, when they're at 130.
Yeah. Maybe they'll fight next year. But the crazy thing about it is, if you're a boxer and you think you're bigger than the sport, it's not gonna happen, yo. You can't be. Ain't nobody bigger than the sport in no sport. Even LeBron, he bringing a lot of ratings. And I'm sure when he retire, it might go down. But guess what? Another star is always born. It's just
But like Mayweather said, man, these dudes barely get their seven like figure payday, and they think they're Mayweather already. Mayweather's making these fucking 8-9 figure paydays, man, and he's still working hard.
Mm-hmm. It's the sad as a boxing channel. We talk about more of the fights that won't happen than it actually will be happen. It's like, why don't they listen to us? But I mean, that's part of being a boxing channel in a sense. You know what I mean? But I think the fights, you know, I think it's gonna be some big fights next year. I'm hoping. Well, we know Lomachenko. I think it's gonna be April 11th. I was just talking to my homeboy where I went with him to the Lomachenko and Rigondeaux in the Deontay Wilder and Ortiz first fight. I just talked to him not too long ago. He's down with it. So I'm gonna definitely try to check that out. Loma versus Teofimo. Oh, Spence is back training. Okay, that's good for him. I don't know if you heard anything down there. You heard anything about that?
Nah, I haven't heard anything, man.
Hopefully he is back training. And just think about it. If that thing didn't happen, we would see Danny Garcia versus Earl January 25th. But
I hope he ain't rushing for that Pacquiao, man.
Who, Earl?
Yeah, since this is Pacquiao's last year, he might be rushing.
Yeah,
he try to get that Pacquiao fight.
To be honest with you, he don't even need Pacquiao. He built up his own name without Pacquiao, so he don't need.
I don't know. He wants that money, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
that shit's gonna do like 500,000 pay-per-view sales. At least that's a lot of fucking money.
But him against Crawford, well, like I said, him against Crawford do
that shit ain't gonna happen, man.
Nah, or him against Danny do about 350. It depends on Angel. If they let Angel Garcia rip, you know what I'm saying? If they let Angel Garcia rip in the promotions, then they probably do like 400,000. Especially if Danny. We'll see. People gotta believe in Danny again. Maybe that's their plan. Like I said, we just looking at the side. They got this shit playing. They gonna say Danny gonna fight Earl later in the year, or he gonna fight Manny Pacquiao.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired of talking about them dudes. I want to talk about like Navarrete coming up, Shakur.
That's what I'm saying too. I'm glad you said that. I get tired of it too. Like I'll be thinking of what to put on the titles, but I like to talk about more than this dumb. Like you capping for Navarrete. I got Monster beating Navarrete.
Navarrete, like, did you see his last fight, man? He destroyed the dude, man.
So who was the dude though? Was the dude better than Mean Machine? Was he better?
And then you got my boy Rocky Hernandez. He came back. He looked strong. He looked like he gained a little bit more muscle, man.
Who, Navarrete?
No, Rocky Hernandez.
Oh, he came back?
Hell yeah. The fight's on YouTube. You can see it.
Well, how do you know so much about Rocky? Like from the Spanish channels? What, Telemundo or Univision or what?
Just Spanish channels overall.
Oh wow. I gotta see. He better work on his defense, man. What round did he get knocked out in? He better work on his defense.
First round, man.
So everybody gonna come at him from now on. When you get knocked out in the first round, everybody gonna come at you.
Nah, but that time, like I was seeing an interview, he said he got injured, but he wasn't that hurt. Like it was his ankle that he bended his ankle on the way down. That's why he couldn't get up, because his ankle was fucked up.
Nah, I don't know about that. I got Monster over Navarrete. Cause just think, Monster. Listen, I'm gonna explain something to you. Look, Monster Navarrete went the distance with Dogbo, right? Dogbo about 5'2". Monster bigger than Dogbo. Monster and
Bro, why do you always bring up
oh,
size and age?
no, because you always bring it up. You say he's big, he can move it to 130, so I'm bringing up size. So
Okay, go ahead.
Navarrete went the distance with Dogbo, right? I'm like, okay,
Yep.
distance. Homeboy know how to fight going forward and backwards. Monster. You got to give him credit. He fight going backwards better than Lomachenko fight going backwards.
Yeah, but you're not breaking down the stylistic matchup. Like, what would Inoue do against Navarrete if they're in the ring right now?
Give me a chance. Give me a chance. That's what I'm saying. Is Monster a good body puncher? Yes or no?
He's decent. Yeah, he's good.
Okay, so if he's a good body puncher and dude is all tall and he know how to fight going forward, he not a fight going backwards and side to side, and he's a good body puncher, and Navarrete chest will be right there, and he probably in low key he probably having problems making weight.
Wait. Let me cut you down real quick. You said Navarrete is just gonna stand there and wait for Inoue to hit him.
So Navarrete got Floyd Mayweather defense, yes or no?
No. He got footwork. And he has a long ass jab. So how is Inoue gonna deal with that? Inoue's gonna have to come in to Navarrete. Navarrete is not gonna chase down Inoue.
So Navarrete gonna play counter puncher?
He ain't gonna play counter puncher. He's gonna be like mid range. And mid range, we know who's gonna win. Navarrete, since he's longer and he throws a lot of punches.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way, buddy. Just because you taller, that don't mean you're gonna win the mid range. It doesn't work that way, yo.
So how is he gonna win the mid range? You know it.
See Duran versus
no, break it down. I don't give a shit about them. Break it down.
Answer the question. Did you see Duran versus Ray Leonard? Yes or no?
The first one or the second one?
The first one. That you
yeah, I saw it.
Monster Inoue is big for his weight, yo. Monster Inoue is big for his weight. So I got Monster Mike can stop him. TKO late.
Bro, but Navarrete, like, he's so awkward. He's not gonna know where he's coming from, where the angles are coming from.
Yeah,
and then he could switch southpaw on him.
No, I mean, like Monster got skills. Now Navarrete, Monster is, in my opinion, a bigger puncher than Navarrete.
And something I could tell you, well, I know Navarrete could take Inoue's punches, but can Inoue take Navarrete's punches? A strong 122 pounder.
So who's a bigger puncher? 118 Donaire or 122 Navarrete?
So Navarrete at 122.
Get the fuck out of here. Let's look up Navarrete, man. Let's look up Navarrete, man, because you making Navarrete seem like he Salvador Sanchez or somebody. Get out of here, man. Let's look this guy up, man.
Well, he's from the same region, so he might be.
What part of Mexico is that?
That's they call it the state of Mexico. Estado de Mexico.
Estado de Mexico? Okay. I gotta find Navarrete. What's Navarrete's first name?
Emmanuel.
Yeah. Dogbo. Let me just I find it by their opponents. Because Dogbo, the first fight was solid. You know what I'm saying? And that's why
he beat the shit out of him. You didn't see his eyes. Like Dogbo's still recovering and shit, man.
Look, Dogbo is 5'2" with a 64-inch reach advantage. Before he fought,
but he's built like a tank, man.
But what I'm trying to tell you, oh yeah, he was coming off. He was solid that year in 2018. He knocked out Jesse Magdalena. I remember that. Yeah. Dogbo was on his way. They fed him to Navarrete. Okay, he's 5'2" with a 64-inch reach. Okay, Navarrete is 72-inch reach, 5'7". So a lot of y'all perception of him is because he's tall. He got Floyd Mayweather's reach, 5'7". Look like he walk around at probably 150. He probably walk around at 155. Like who did he beat? Like
well, check his resume.
Who did he beat? Who is Daniel Artegueta? Who's that?
It was a tough journey, man.
Okay, so why did he lose to this guy at Polanco? Like, come on, man.
He was young, man. He was learning on the job. That's what happens. Sometimes you take L's.
Salvador Sanchez, that's his Palenque. I mean, so he just started fighting when he fought Dogbo. That was his first time fighting in the U.S.
No, but look at his last 10 fights and tell me how many knockouts he has.
He would. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. I mean,
9 knockouts, and you say he doesn't have no power. Come on, man.
up against so who is Danny Flores? Where does Danny?
I don't know, but it ain't hard. It's hard to knock out.
Does Danny Flores have a regular job, or is he a full-time boxer? Yes or no? Does Glenn Portes have a regular job, or is he a full-time boxer?
You got to check the resumes.
That's what I'm saying. So let's go to I'm gonna go to the guy where he knocked out right before Isaac Dogbo, Jose San Martin.
I think that's a Colombian dude.
But okay.
I think he broke his hand and he still stopped him.
So this guy only fought in Colombia. I mean, the dude had 4 losses in a draw, but I mean, come on, man. I ain't trying to shit on him like that. But look at Brayer Tehran.
Okay, bro, you're saying all these names, but have you seen him fight Navarrete?
Navarrete.
You haven't seen him fight.
Hey, look, he fighting guys with multiple law. Like this guy, he fighting guys. He fighting guys that got regular full-time jobs, working 60 hours a week. So, like for real.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so you're shitting on Navarrete's opponents, but not Boots, man. How is that possible?
But Boots is a different. Navarrete is a champion. Boots is a contender, prospect. He's coming.
But when he fought those dudes, he wasn't a champion.
Say what?
When he fought those dudes, he wasn't a champion yet.
Yes. When did he become? No, I'm just the reason why
he became. Okay, tell me from Dogbo up, who has he fought?
What makes you think he got this power? Then that's what I want to know.
Because look at the dudes he's been knocking out these last 3 fights, man. And they're solid contenders.
Francisco Horta. Let's see. Francisco Horta, 5'8". Okay, he had 3 losses. He never. Let me see if he ever got knocked out before. He never got knocked out. Some losses. Okay. He fought only in Mexico. I mean,
he fought Burchett, and he gave Burchett a tough fight.
Who? This guy did? When did he fight Burchett? Let me look at it. Now he didn't fight Burchett.
No, the latest dude Navarrete beat.
Yeah, his name is Francisco.
Oh no, yeah, that's another dude. My bad.
Yeah, he never did. But I mean, Navarrete, I like him, but come on, man. I think Monster are beating though. Because
that's shows weight classes for a reason.
But why he go to distance with Dogbo? And Dogbo is 5'2", man. Come on, man.
Okay, look what happened in the rematch.
Strong, yo.
Look what happened in the rematch.
But if he went the distance with a guy that's not a big puncher, you think he just gonna walk down on monster punches like that, dog? Come on.
I always Dogbo not a tough puncher.
Man, he ain't no big puncher like Monster, dog.
Okay, how many knockouts does he have?
Let me see. Dogbo. Let's see. He got 14 KOs.
Out of how many fights?
22. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's solid, man. That's more than 50%.
That's not bad. But let me ask you this: is he a bigger puncher than Monster? Fuck no.
Yes, he is, man.
Oh my gosh! And the Monster don't just got
bro. Did you see his latest stoppage?
Who, Dogbo?
No, Navarrete.
Man, all right, man. You gonna learn, man. Hopefully they make that fight, yo. But homeboy probably be at 130 by that time. I like Navarrete. He just gonna have to prove something to me more. If he move up to 126 and fight Gary Russell,
okay. You're telling me all these stuffs. Okay. Oh, Navarrete hasn't done this. Tell me the weaknesses in his game.
I gotta see more of his fights, but just
so you have wait. So you're judging him and you haven't seen his fights?
Let me explain to you, because I have to have more of his fights so I can see even more of a breakdown. But if a guy,
so what are you judging him on then?
Let me give me a chance. Give me a chance. First of all, his feet is real slow. He's sloppy switch stances. He ain't switching stances. He like sloppy with it. It's like he just leaning down and leaning and leaning. So a body puncher would give him problems. A body puncher would take away that size factor, dog. Especially if they're a big body puncher. Too.
Wasn't Dogbo a body puncher?
Oh man, get out of it. And didn't Dogbo go the distance? Dogbo was 5'2", 64-inch reach. Let's see Inoue. Let's see what Inoue is. Let's see how tall Inoue is. What's the Niue first name?
Nyota or Nioa. Just put in Inoue, it should come out.
I'm gonna put in Donaire and then I'll find it from that one. Let me see. Nonito Donaire 5'7". Let me see. Inoue is 5'5" with a 66. Man, he bigger than. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He bigger than Dogbo. And
Bro, but he's skinny, man. He's like he's real skinny.
No, he's not, though. He's not skinny as you think he is. I seen him.
Bro, Donaire was a giant compared to him, man.
He taller.
No, he was bigger physically.
5'7".
No, like body wise, like mass.
Navarrete because he bigger. Okay, if you just think size win, okay, it's all good.
No. I said Donaire was much more bigger than Inoue, and Dogbo's bigger than Donaire body wise.
Let me read some of this. He said, Jaleel drink Trumps all the time, especially with his 40 foods. So Navarrete, 26 KOs for Navarrete. So see, the thing about it is, man, listen, man, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you all tonight, man. I said Navarrete as a champion. I say Monster beat him. That's the whole debate. I'm not saying he's just weak, but I just think Monster can beat him.
Yeah, but you haven't told me how. I broke it down to you how, but you haven't told me.
I just told you how. If he try to push Dude back, he fights going forward. Dude is a good combination puncher. He goes to the body. He actually a smart fighter. And then his defense, but we also don't know how he's going to be with his orbital bone being broken too. Now, I think you basing it on him winning because I think you perceive that he's much bigger and you perceive that he can absorb Monster's punching.
I didn't say that.
That I can tell that's how you.
I say that's part of it, but okay, I think it's gonna be more of a Navarrete's awkward angles that he's gonna throw his punches from and combinations. That's gonna be a little bit too much for Inoue, man.
This dude is Boots. You act like this dude is Boots Ennis or Crawford. Listen, if they was at 118, who would you?
Bro,
pick?
You haven't seen his combinations, man. You said you haven't seen him fight. You just said it.
I seen him fight.
Which fight?
I seen the Dogbo fight.
The first one or the second one?
I seen the first one.
Okay, look at the second one.
And so at 118, who wins? Him against Monster?
Navarrete.
Okay. So Nonito Donaire versus Navarrete at 122. Who wins?
Navarrete.
You hype him up like Rocky. Well, you better not get that boy.
How am I hyping him up, bro? He's a champion.
You saying that you got Monster pound for pound, but you got him beating him. So what's Navarrete on your pound for pound? Like
right now he's not a top 10, but if he beats Inoue, then he's gonna be a top 5.
Him, so why can't you have him?
Wait, look at him bias. Look at him bias comments.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to it. So you think he beats Ray Vargas and Danny Roman? Don't Danny Roman got a fight coming up?
Yeah, against a European dude.
It's gonna be on the Zone or it's gonna be in PBC?
It's gonna be on Andre's undercard. Doo.
Oh yeah. That's right. Danny Roman. So you think he beat Danny Roman and Ryan Vargas?
I think he stops both of them.
So why won't he go for?
He wants a Ray Vargas fight, but Ray Vargas is ducking him, man.
What about Daniel Roman?
That fight could happen, but one's with Matchroom and the other one's with Top Rank. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like to see Navarrete versus Ceja.
Well, you're ducking unbiased Samuel Shaw's comments, man.
Let me see what they say. Hold on, I got mad windows open. Hold on 1 second. I got mad windows open and stuff. Let me see.
Bro, you're sleeping on Navarrete, man.
So how come you saw him? Come on, man. It's about, man, I don't want to explain how styles make fights, man. Y'all see this, man. Y'all going too far with this Navarrete dude, dog. Y'all act like he like slick and he got like Mike Tyson ability to slip punches. He come in tripping over his feet. Y'all crazy.
Hey, bro, you're acting like Navarrete is just a come forward fighter, man. Navarrete is more than that, man. His angles are different.
Let me watch. Let me watch more Navarretes, man. Maybe I'm underrating the guy, but I'm like, dude, Monster showed me a lot, dog.
Bro, can you open another part? Like, if you're in your computer, just watch some highlights on Navarrete real quick, like them quick highlights.
I need to see more than the quick highlights because I want to see him.
No, just so you can see the angles he's coming from.
Name 5 fighters that he fought that don't have a full-time job. Go.
We could do the same with Inoue, man.
No, I'm talking about recent. He just started fighting in America, though. That's what I'm trying to say. You act like he been fighting in America for ages. Like this dude.
Bro, but the same was with Canelo. Canelo fought like unknown dudes in the beginning, and then he started getting better
I
fights.
think he can do it against Fulton, Stephen Fulton from Philly.
I haven't seen Fulton, but I
I'm
heard
hearing
he's good.
Fulton. Yeah, I'm hearing that he might be the best at 122. I was like, wow. They said even better than Rickendale.
Yeah, but who has he beaten?
He's about to be the Mando soon, I think.
So how could I have him over Navarrete?
I mean, I got Boots over a lot of people.
No, I can't do
I
that.
got Boots as number 2 welterweight.
Navarrete arguably beat the best dude at 122.
Which was Dogbo?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So you think Ray Vargas and Daniel Roman is better than Dogbo?
During that time, Dogbo was the best. He had beaten Magdaleno. He had beaten Cesar Juarez. So Dogbo was like, he was the next dude of top rank.
It's funny. Dogbo remind me of he was getting all this hype and it went down fast, yo. I think Navarrete.
They're saying Dogbo would beat Rico. Dogbo would beat all these dudes. And then Navarrete came out of nowhere and whooped his ass. And now people are downplaying Navarrete.
Yo, Dogbo, they was hyping him up like what's the Nicaraguan dude name?
Chocolatito.
Yeah, I feel bad because they was on top. They was getting all this praise, and before you know it, it's like, damn, it happened so fast. That's why you gotta have defense, yo. You can't be coming there and getting in wars, yo. Even in Jesse Magdalena fight, he had almost got dropped, and he came back.
And people don't understand. Navarrete is gonna move up in weight, and he's gonna be stronger. He's gonna be better, and he's gonna have experience, man. It's gonna make him a very dangerous fighter.
Can he beat Shakur Stevenson? Yes or no?
Right now?
Yeah.
I would favor Shakur.
What about Gary Russell?
He would beat Gary Russell.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Russell will stop. Russell loved that style. Love that. Russell loved that shit. That straight style that you just come in on.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. He's not your typical come forward fighter, man.
So what is he gonna do? What is he gonna use angles against Gary? Okay.
He's gonna give him different angles. He's gonna punch it like in volume.
Name another fighter he got angles like Chavez Sr. Who he got angles?
Chavez Sr. had no damn angles.
So who he got angles like then?
Like it's gonna sound blasphemous, but like a Manny Pacquiao, you don't see the punches coming.
Yeah, you crazy. You got this. I'm gonna record this live, boy. I'm not gonna listen. You are talking silly. So now fucking Navarrete is doing angles like Manny Pacquiao.
That's why I said I don't want to be blasphemous. I don't want to say that, but his angles are similar to Manny Pacquiao. He throws them from every part, man.
Okay, let me ask you this: who wins at 126, him or Abner Mares?
Oh, he stops Abner Mares.
Oh wow,
brutally.
You high on that dude? Okay, so him against Joet Gonzalez.
Oh, he beats the shit out of Joet Gonzalez. Okay, you want to talk about someone that's simple? Joet Gonzalez is a typical come forward.
Yeah,
he doesn't give you angles. Navarrete is gonna throw punches from all different angles. It looks sloppy to you, but it's not sloppy. He has a science behind it, man.
Yo, crazy, man. I just think based on what he do, and I think he can come above because it's about styles too and just projections. Like
bro, and even at 130, I have Navarrete beating a few champions.
Who?
I think he beats Tevin Farmer. Him and Burcheld it's a 50-50 fight.
No. Mexican Trinidad will wash Navarrete. Trust me.
I don't know, man. Navarrete has some angles.
Man, you going too far with this shit, though. It's a reason. If that was the case, this dude 5'7", 72-inch reach. Why won't he move up? It's obvious that he's trying to have some type of size advantage. The dude is big. Like, come on, man.
I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, "Oh, he has confidence issues because he's." I know you're gonna say that.
I think Oscar Valdez might clip him. To be honest with you,
nah, he's South Valdez.
Look, what about the guy that fought Oscar Valdez? That'd be a good fight for him. He fucking lose to him. Lopez. That Lopez dude was.
Oh man, he stops that dude.
I don't know about that, yo. Especially at 126, because that's his real weight. I don't know about that, yo.
Bro, and I have told you like what defects do you see on Navarrete, and you haven't told me at all, man.
Some more. I'm gonna look at even more tape of him, and I'm gonna give you an even better one. But what I'm trying to tell you is that Lopez dude is not no. That fight was kind of low key stopped too early.
Bro, but the difference is that Oscar Valdez had too much patience with him. Navarrete won, and Navarrete would be throwing punches from all different angles, man.
But
you remember Manny Pacquiao when he first came out?
Yeah.
When he first fought the African dude? Like, them punches like came from everywhere, and it overwhelmed the dude. Well, that's what Navarrete does. He throws so many punches that you don't know where the fuck they're coming from, and they have speed and power behind them, man.
So now Navarrete can beat Chris Colbert, Primetime Colbert, Carl Frampton.
I haven't seen Colbert enough.
What about Navarrete versus my boy Johnny Gonzalez?
Oh, he beats the shit out of Johnny Gonzalez.
You better be careful with Johnny Gonzalez. Johnny Gonzalez got that nice left hook though, especially if
and then people don't take in consideration Navarrete has never been hurt ever, not even in the amateurs.
But that's at those weights. It's different, man. It's different when you fighting at 126 and 130, yo.
And it's crazy because people think, oh, Navarrete's the weight bully. Actually, Navarrete moved up from flyweight. He started his career at flyweight.
Oh, for real? Yeah, I mean, I can see that because they don't really have an amateur career. So, I mean, I'm rooting for Navarrete, man. I'm rooting for Navarrete.
Yeah, I could see you're not.
No, but I just say I want to see him do more against, like another champion. That's all. I want to see.
The true mega fight is Shakur Navarrete. Like,
nah, they never.
That's a big fight, man.
They never put Navarrete in. They'll make Shakur move out to 130. They ain't gonna do that.
Navarrete is gonna end his career at 135, man.
Unless Shakur was staying at one.
He's gonna be a 4-division champ: 122, 126, 130, and 135.
Who's Daniel Roman signed to?
Matchroom.
So why won't they make that fight? Navarrete?
Yeah, I don't think he wants a Navarrete smoke.
For real?
Yeah, man.
Is Daniel Roman? Is he Mexican too?
Mexican American, yeah.
Oh, he Mexican American. Oh, yeah. What the man? Come on, man. They gonna have to make that dude fight. He got 2 of the belts. Get that belt up.
Navarrete I don't think you really seen him, man.
So you saying he the boogeyman?
At 122, yeah, he is. I don't think nobody wants to fight the dude.
Wow. Danny the babyface assassin?
I'm telling you, look at some highlights real quick, just so you could see the punch variation, man.
He been pro since 2010. Well, how old was he in 2010? Oh, he was 20 years old. Okay. He been pro for a minute. Danny Roman lost once. He beat that Doheny dude. I think I remember that was a majority decision in April. Yeah, they probably moving him a certain way. But I mean, shit. Bob Arum need to say, hey, do that deal again, just like they done with let him fight on the zone for one fight for 3 straps. And then make that fight undisputed.
Tell you who I think Navarrete reminds me of. And I'm not saying fighting wise, but like the weight wise and the size wise.
Yeah.
To Eric Morales.
Okay.
They both started at 122.
Okay,
and then they moved up. But I think Navarrete is a little bit more slicker and his punch variation is better.
Hold on. He got better. Let me see if this is the same dude. Let me see. Oh, this ain't the same dude. Let me see. I was about to say this dude beat Adam Lopez. This must be a different Adam Lopez because that dude that just beat him, he beat TJ Doheny. I heard of this dude. I ain't really watch him too much. He from Australia, he from Ireland. Yeah, we'll see, man. Hopefully Navarrete get his chance, man. I like the dude, you know what I'm saying? He good for boxing. But I want to see him fight Monster. If Monster gonna move up to 122, that's the fight I'm gonna want to see. They both will top. You know they gonna make the fight.
Monster will get injured, man. Fighting Navarrete.
All right. He better be able to take his punches, man.
I don't really think you consider the power, the punch variation, the chin of Navarrete, the footwork, his switch hitting.
So he a switch hitter like who? So you say he got a little
like Bud, man.
He got a little bit of Marvin Hagler in him. Hey yo, did y'all hear what he said? They said he.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I say he switches.
No, El Jefe said he got a little bit of Manny Pacquiao and he throws from different angles. And then see the reason why I'll be doubting what you say sometimes because your Rocky Hernandez thing was like, man, first of all, you had me really starting to believe in Rocky. I was like, oh shit, I gotta watch this guy fight. It's one thing to lose, but to lose in the first round, like I'm not taking none of what you say. You lost all fucking I can't listen to none of your recommendations, though. It's one thing if he got knocked out in the 10th round. He got knocked out in the first round. God damn. I'm like, damn, what are you looking at, El Jefe? Did you just start watching boxing or something? God damn. He got knocked out in the first round, dog. Like the first round, dog. Come on, man. But then hopefully he can recover, man. Is he gonna be fighting in the States again or what?
I think he is. I think he's gonna have the rematch to that dude. I heard him say in the interview he wants a rematch.
Oh, he want the rematch?
Yeah.
Well,
I think he's gonna stop him this time.
So name your top 5 pound for pound again. I know you got Monster higher than
I got Canelo, Inoue, Spence, Bud,
Canelo and
and Josh Taylor.
Bud and Tosh Taylor. Okay, so you don't got Lomachenko up there?
He is number 6.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Wow. So you got Josh Taylor. Yeah. Okay.
I used to have Bud at number 3, but after his performance, I moved him down.
And you said he took a lot of punishment. So you understand, you said he took a lot of punishment from a C-class fighter. That's what you said?
A B-, yep.
Okay. Wow. You must never seen Floyd versus Chop Chop. Yeah, he must have been. Nah, Samuel, he had me almost believing in him. Like a lot of times if I don't never seen a fighter fight, but if somebody like, yo, pay attention to this dude, I'll take their word for it because I respect you as a boxing fan. But then he's like, okay, I'm gonna start watching Rocky. But I couldn't get a chance to believe in him because he got knocked out in the first round. Like I was like, what the fuck? And then I forgot what happened. It's like, yeah, that's the dude. Happy talk knocked out in the first round.
But you don't think he's gonna come back, man?
Man, listen, man, you gotta show me. I gotta find his fights, yo, and see. Maybe
it's on YouTube, man. Just put Rocky Hernandez.
You know what? I can't be talking because one of my favorites at 154 and still is Erickson Lubin. I liked him before he got knocked out, and I still like him. So it's a possibility, and he has gotten better too. But if he was fighting all in Mexico, it's different levels to the game too. But even Erickson Lubin's level of competition wasn't too high, but he's steadily increasing it, and hopefully he can come back, man. Hopefully Rocky is he ranked? Is he in the top 15? Rocky?
I think he's in the WBC. He's ranked.
What weight division?
130.
Let's see. Rocky Hernandez. WBC? Nah. Thomas Rojas. Johnny Gonzalez? Nah. They took him out of there. I think he gets suspended. When he get knocked out, he might still be suspended.
Nah, bro. He's there at 130. WBC.
I'm looking at the rankings on Fight News. It's not showing he's there. Maybe I gotta go. Is his real name Eduardo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He ranked number 6. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He is. You right? Yeah, Eduardo Hernandez.
And look at his box rec, man. He's been beating solid dudes on his come up.
I mean, maybe he just got caught cold though, man. You know what? Let me get a guy. I don't want to just, he might, he just got caught. I mean, Erickson Lubin got caught. Who's his trainer?
It's some Mexican dude. I don't know his name.
He 5'6.5", 68-inch reach, 29. See, I see a pattern with you. He's suspended until January 9th. You know when you get knocked out, you get suspended, right?
No, but he just fought. So how the fuck is he suspended?
Oh wow, I'm on box rec. It says suspended until suspended by California State Athletic Commission until January 9th. And he fought November 30th. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So that's the reason why he fought in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's yeah. That's why.
So he should fight in the U.S. This coming up here.
That was in July. Yeah, they get 6. Why they put him on a 6 month? He must have got knocked out even worse when they done the test, huh? Because usually it's 90 days. No, serious. Usually it's 90 days, but if they suspend you for 60 days, if they suspend you for 6 months, then that must have been a severe knockout.
Bro, because he injured his ankle, man.
Oh, okay.
So that he even had a cast. Like if you check his Facebook and shit.
He's still young too. I'm a root for him, man. He gotta build his way up though.
Low key, you want him to lose, man.
Nah. I was rooting for him. I was like, why this dude get knocked on the first round? But like you said, what's his name? What's not Navarrete? The other dude. But yeah, they all got early losses too. This was just a little later for him. He wasn't used to fight. Well, actually, that was his second fight. Fighting in the
I think he might fight in the Ryan Garcia card.
Oh,
February.
He promoted by Golden Boy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm saying that was his first fight under Golden Boy, and then that happened.
I think you like him. He got so many knockouts. He 29-0 with 26 knockouts. That's why I think you love knockouts, man. I get it. Does he got defense?
His defense is solid.
Okay, he got angles like Manny Pacquiao, like Navarrete, or what?
Nah, he said his style is more based like Canelo and Chavez Sr. That's who he said their influence.
He can still recover, yo. Because like I said, he
bro. But like, come on, man. I can't believe you didn't understand that point of view I gave you. I'm not comparing Navarrete to Pacquiao. I said the angles of the punches.
Yeah, but that's a comparison then. Who else?
Yeah, but I'm not comparing that. Like, oh, he's gonna be the next Pacquiao.
Nah. You comparing his thing though.
It's like you're sleeping on Navarrete, man.
I just want to see him in big fights. Those lower weight classes, unless your name like the Monster. Even I just started watching the Monster recently. If your name made like the Monster or like, I really start watching you like 130, 135. Well, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, who you gonna fight, yo?
Yeah, but he could beat those dudes, man, at 130, 135.
Well, why wouldn't he take the fight then? Like,
well, he's in the process right now. He's slowly but surely gonna move up.
Okay.
So yeah, I think he's gonna pick up them belts at 126, 130, and then 135. That's gonna be his prime.
You believe in him? You believe in him? I mean, hey, maybe it's real,
bro. But like, you haven't seen the film. That's why.
We'll see.
So you saying he knew he's gonna beat him at?
I favor Inoue right now because of Inoue's ability to box going backwards.
Yeah, but you didn't even break it down like correctly. You just he's gonna hit him to the body and that's it.
But when I look at the style more, if Navarrete show me more, I might change it. But from what I've seen so far, then that's what I do. I got to give him some more chance.
So how can you break down the fight if you haven't seen the other dude fight?
Look at your style. I've been watching boxing for a minute. I could just see your style and how you.
So
fight.
just based on one fight, that's what you judge him by.
No, I'm gonna look at some more, man. I'm gonna look at some more.
You got to be like D, man. Break down the film.
I'm gonna watch some more, man. I'm gonna watch some more fights. Jalik, Danny Garcia is mandatory for Buzzwell, but I thought he gonna fight him. Exactly, he ain't gonna fight him. Everybody know that, man. Ain't nobody got time for that, yo. Ain't nobody got time for them acting like they Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was in the Hall of Fame probably before the Gotti fight. And Gotti fight was 2005. And this month,
I bet you JFL has all them excuses for Danny Garcia. And shit.
JFL, we got it, man. Yeah. It's funny. I be wanting to root for Danny, but it's like, okay, after a while, like, you're not Floyd. I hate when somebody try to act like somebody else. That shit get on my nerves, yo. I want you to act like yourself, yo. You know what I'm saying? Just act like your own self. People don't care about that shit no more. People don't really care about their money like that. Like I'm not a little kid. Like, I'm not gonna run up to you. Oh, you got a Jaguar or Lamborghini. Oh, let me get your autograph. Fuck no. I don't care.
It's like they're living their lives through like celebrities and shit.
Yeah, like, okay, like
that's female shit.
I want you to be a star. Don't get me wrong, but dude, just this don't even say nothing because it's crazy because homeboy on the PBC, but he want all the smoke. He different. He a different breed though. J. Rock Williams. J. Rock Williams is a whole new different breed, yo. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'm sure.
But I peeped up a pattern on you, man. I see you root for all them Philly fighters. Fulton, J. Rock, Jaron Ennis.
That don't work with me because first of all, that's about the closest there. It's not. It's Omar Douglas is from Delaware, and the other dude that's trained by Breadman, Kyron Davis, he from Delaware as well. But Danny Garcia from Philly, and I just like I said, I just call it how I see it, yo. We get that you're a celebrity, but they realize that they not as big as celebrities as they really think they are in their own mind. What's that dude that had a song? I'm a pimp in my own mind. It's like you're a celebrity in your own mind. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But in reality, it's like, come on, man. Like I said, I want these guys to be as big as they can be. But as a fan, I just, don't act like Mayweather. Don't talk like Mayweather. Don't act like Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather is doing fucking 3 million pay-per-views, dog. Like, come on, man. He like the biggest pay-per-view in history, dog. Like, he can talk certain ways, which all not him. So, but anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Man, all I gotta say is watch some Navarrete film, man. And just watch it, break down his style, and then come back to me, man. Once you've seen more. That's all I gotta say. And appreciate for having me.
What's up, Ant? What's up, Ant? It's my boy Ant. But El Jefe. You still there, El Jefe?
I'm here.
So El Jefe versus who wins? Rocky Hernandez versus Navarrete. Who wins? Now, serious though. Who wins?
At 130?
Yeah.
I would favor Navarrete, man.
Okay.
Rocky Hernandez still in the process.
He's still developing.
Yeah. See, you gotta. Yeah, you gotta mess. Yeah, J Rock is that dude, yo. J Rock is a different breed, yo. I can just tell by Breadman. Breadman is a different breed, yo. They different, yo. And I want the guys to make all their money. Trust me. I want them to make all their money. But we have a right to get frustrated as a customer. If you go to a store and you get certain customer service, then you have a right to speak about it. Or if the quality of what your store, the food that you used to eating is not the same, then you tell your friends. That's how it is about this. Like, that's it. If you get a cheesesteak and it ain't right, you'd say, man, this cheesesteak ain't the same. That's basically what it is. The cheesesteak ain't the same. That's all we saying. And nobody's hating. People get this big impression that people's hating on them, and nobody's really hating on them. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I want Showtime to be a big name in boxing. I want all of them to be big. I want the DAZN to be big. I want ESPN to be big. I want PBC to be big. I want all of them to be big. But if you see a pattern where the ratings are going down and you put on Danny Garcia right after the fight, it's like you're not listening. If motherfuckers tell you that they got sharks in the pool in California and you go surfing and you get bit by the shark, like, come on, like, what's up? Like, they told you it's sharks in the pool. If you go to Australia, it's sharks in a fucking pool, and you still get in there and you get bit by the shark. Come on now. The fans are speaking out on the fights. The ratings is going down, and you still do it. So don't complain when nobody there. So hey, man. Yeah, he number one now. It's gonna take a year, but I think that what they're gonna do, I think they're gonna play. I think Arum, in my opinion, I think Arum is gonna do what he do. I think Arum is gonna force it. I think they're gonna pull his card, like force it to see if he'll take the fight. Because of course they won't take the fight on the but what they can do is they can say 55-45 or they can do a 65-35, but they won't let that go to purse bid because they will want 50-50. And I think he should give Danny Garcia 50-50. He got to make some concessions just to get him in the ring a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Until he beat him. So give Danny Garcia 50-50. Then Danny Garcia, give him 50-50 because they're going to look for a way out of the fight. But if he asking for $10 million, dog, come on, man. Just say you don't want the fight, yo. Like, I respect that more. At least Virgil Ortiz said he ain't ready for him yet. He don't want the fight, and he was honest. You know what I'm saying? I kind of respect that, yo. And to be honest with you, Charlo, he said he don't want to fight Boo Boo because it's respectable, but it's corny. But I don't know. If I was a boss, I would the type that I would just put on the best fight. I would rather lose than not even take the fight at all. All right, Darkness. I can tell you never seen him fight. January 10th, buddy. Tune in. You're gonna see. January 10th. Tune in. Darkness. But I appreciate y'all coming through on this channel, man. Y'all support is greatly appreciated. On my other channel, hopefully we should be at 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. Soon we're gonna have a nice celebration. We're gonna have some prizes, some Amazon gift cards. It's gonna be well over like $100 worth of prizes with gift cards and like shit for your beard and stuff like that. And I can see if I can get some other stuff. I can see if I can get some other stuff. But tomorrow on my other channel, Jalik the Leader channel, I'm gonna do the live commentary for the most privileged boxer in the history of boxing, dude. The dude, they said he paid $1 million and he came in 5 pounds overweight. Is this not the sign of privilege, man? This dude is like, he didn't take the test. He didn't make weight. This is like unheard of. This dude is so privileged. You would think that he's selling out. You think he's selling out Texas Stadium on every fight. That's how much privilege he got. Like real talk. So if he got this privilege at this level of his career, imagine if he actually was good like Canelo. He could literally do anything. He wouldn't have to do no testing. Man, come on, man. Let me get started on Chavez because I like the guy. But this shit, this foolery stuff is just going way out of hand. Way out of hand. But yeah, that's weird, man. Still going. But we'll see because I want to see. It's a good undercard fight. I want to see how Maurice Hooker fights tomorrow on his comeback trail. I want to see how much he's improved since he's been with Bomac. Because if Bomac have him looking much better, Bomac might be the best in training. But we also, when we speak of Bomac, we also got to speak of that Mexican guy that's the trainer too. I forgot his name because I apologize for that because when we speak of Bomac, we give him all the credit, but actually that Mexican guy works right along with Bud Crawford. He just quiet. So we got to start mentioning them as a team because they work together as a team with Jamel Herring, Bud, Steve Nelson, and now Maurice Hooker. I forgot his name, Mexican guy. He been with Bud since the beginning. Like since I've been watching him, he been with Bud. So we got to say their whole team over there. So I want to see that right there, and I think it's another fight that's supposed to be on the undercard. That should be pretty good tomorrow too. And then Saturday, Charlo versus Harrison. But I appreciate y'all. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.